Yo, 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 yo. Mic check. Mic check. How's everybody doing tonight? Or this morning, or this afternoon? We have a nice worldwide audience, man. Because I get reminded every time when I go live around this time, because there's always some people who are like, oh, that's so late for me. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could be earlier. Trust me, I do. I do. See? There we go. Somebody in Japan. Somebody all the way from Japan. All right. Oh, man. Oh, we got to fix the... Yeah, I got a new webcam, guys. It's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. Let me see. I need to move it ever so slightly, though. Nope, not that way. Let's see. Right there. There we go. There we go. All right, man. We got Demonic One. Demonic One early squad. I scrolled all the way back up as far as it would go for me. Demonic's the first comment that I saw, so... What's up, Demonic? Welcome back. We got Purple Yeti here. Nico here pretty early as well. CT707 Wolf Trooper, welcome. Joey, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. The Nose of Sauron. What is up, Nose of Sauron? Saw you hanging out in Expecto Go stream earlier this week. Same for Feathers McGraw. Welcome, Feathers. A lot of overlap between Expecto Go and I's chat, which is nice to see, man. Nice to see. I love James and Sue in the chat there. We got Steven Rice here. Welcome, Steven. Oh, man. I'm going to botch this name. Arbalect. SSRB. In brackets there. Welcome, welcome. Timothy Ninja. Welcome, dude. How's it going? 2 games to play. Missed James' stream yesterday. Glad I could stop by yours. Hey, nice, nice. Yeah, man, it feels like it's crazy how much has happened just since we streamed last. So for those of you who may be new here, dropping in for the first time, we normally stream on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday I had to postpone it a little bit. So we're doing a Thursday night stream instead. We'll probably be back to a regular Tuesday next week. But So since I streamed live last Tuesday, we had the whole Back to Hogwarts thing, which was incredible. We got a ton of news there. Lots of big stuff. Still plenty to talk about. We're going to be talking about some of that tonight. If you guys haven't seen yet on the channel, I have done extensive breakdowns of Slytherin, Gryffindor, and Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff's up next. That one, I'm aiming to have that one up by Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. This week was kind of crazy. Everything got pushed off a little bit because Labor Day was Monday. So for those of us in the U.S., that's a holiday. So we were closed off regular work Monday. Kids were out of school, so I was home with the kids that day. Goofy Gibson, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Veek, Septic OP. Septic OP. Oh, man. Jai, welcome back, dude. Good to see you again in the chat, Jai. Gucci Gabbana says Slytherin always. Oh, yeah, let's check the poll. Slytherin was dominating moment when I first put it up. If you guys haven't seen and voted in the poll. Oh, my goodness. Where are my Gryffindors at? Come on now. Where are the Gryffindors at? Gryffindor we are way behind right now, guys. 15%. Right now, it's actually pretty neck and neck. Ravenclaw has moved into the lead. Ravenclaw at 30% of the vote right now. Now, to be fair, this does not have to be your house. This is the one that you were most impressed by of the Common Room Tour. The 4K Common Room Tours that they showed on the official Hogwarts Legacy YouTube account. Those are the ones we're talking about. So Ravenclaw is in first right now, 32%. Slytherin second, 28%. Hufflepuff's in third at 26%. And then Gryffindor's all the way down at 14%. That's kind of surprising, but it's kind of not surprising.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Jason the King. Jason, thank you for subscribing to the channel. We got Shadow Guide here as well. Part-time vegan. I like that name. Part-time vegan. Mr. 7-Digit. How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. See, Whiskey did it when it was Pottermore. Yeah, you talk about linking up the accounts. It should have carried over. I think you should still have the same login, even if you haven't used it in a while. Part-time vegan did sorting of Pottermore. Yeah. It's the same thing. They just changed the name. Danny, how's it going, Danny? Duarte, welcome back, dude. How's it going? Nose of Sauron. Jake in the house as well. Jake, a.k.a. Hi123 in the chat. Also one of our YouTube members here. Jake, how's it going? Sumayer is here as well. Did I say Danny, Chris, Joey, Trevor, Simeon, Jordan, Tessa? I'm sorry, not Teresa. Tessa Johnson. Tessa, welcome. Claymore plays. How's it going, Claymore? I see you. I see you in the chat, Claymore. Trevor's Gryffindor. Nice. Evru subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Nicholas is here as well. Amori Poet. Hey, welcome back, Amori Poet. LON subscribing to the channel as well. Scarlet Girl 27. Shadow Guy. See, I think my chat box just jumped and skipped a lot of you guys. Chris D. Fuzail, Fuzail, welcome. Let's see, we got Chris, we got, there's another, I didn't see Fandom Draws, Fandom welcome. One Shot, welcome One Shot, RIP to the Queen, yes, indeed. Yes.
Wizard, Harry.
Oh man, we got a bunch of subs coming in. Yeah, I've got a couple of folks I follow on Twitter who live in the UK. It's like, for the US, it's so hard for us to comprehend something like that, you know?
Welcome to Griffin.
2 games to play. Yo, thank you so much for becoming a channel member here. You just unlocked some slick new emotes. I just saw Nico spamming the emotes in the chat. That is right, guys. Thanks to your all support, we unlocked a lot of new emotes. A lot of new emotes. So, here, I'm going to spam some too. So I can bump them back up to the top of the chat here. So we've got Slytherin. We got icons representing each of the 4 houses there. Then we've got the shocked sorting hat right here. We've got an angry Voldemort. We've got a laughing house elf. We've got the Deathly Hallows symbol right here. And then we've got Merlin. Merlin, dude, Merlin when it's blown up, it is so much cooler, but it kind of looks, it's kind of hard to see when it's so small. It's kind of hard to see, but I still love it. I think they're all cool. And at the rate we're going with support, we're going to unlock even more. Mighty Flux with the $1 super chat. Mighty Flux, thank you so much. But yeah, very sad about the queen. I mean, what was she, 96? And she's like one of those people, I mean, I'm sure there are some people out there who, you know, didn't like her for whatever reason, but I mean, it's hard in this day and age to have that many people who just almost unanimously, I'm not going to say unanimously, nothing's unanimous anymore, I feel like, but just like almost everyone just talking positively about her. It's amazing. Feathers. Oh, I didn't realize you were in the UK, Feathers. Feeling so shocked. Didn't expect to be so sad about the queen. Nico. Hey, Nico with the gifted sub. Nico, thank you so much for gifting the sub. Let me scroll down here and check in on that super chat. Guys, if I missed you, sorry about that. Oh, Mighty Flux was just, Mighty Flux didn't have a comment. Mighty Flux was just saying hello.
Welcome to Griffin.
Shadow Guide. Shadow Guide, thank you so much. Shadow Guide becoming a member here as well. Let me see if this works. I tried to add, I think it's join. Let me see if join works here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, didn't work. That's weird. Yeah, I tried to program some new, let me try it in a different spot. Right here, maybe. Nope, not working at all, huh? I'll have to see if I can figure that out. I'm supposed to have, like, the Stream Elements chat bot. Because we get a lot of people who ask, like, how exactly do you go about joining? So, joining is totally, completely optional, you guys. It's if people want to support the stream monetarily and get, you know, some fun little emoji for doing so. You can do that. I think it's like $4.99. So, it's like a little join button below the video, or there's also like a little money sign somewhere in the chat area. Let me try this. This one's actually for Twitch, so just ignore this exclamation point prime here, but I want to see if it works. Okay, yeah, none of them are working. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know what's going on there. Yo, we got another super chat from Mighty Flux. Mighty Flux, thank you so much. A $5 super chat coming in that time. I feel that we saw a lot of the Gryffindor common rooms in the house, so it no longer impresses us. It's more of how accurate it can be to the movie. I feel that too. Yeah, I totally get that. It's the one that they had the most to work with, so in one way it was kind of easy because they already had so much. But also, it's difficult because you got to make sure you please the fans, you know, and you got to want to, you know, they kind of want to put their own spin on it too, I'm sure. Stephen Rice with the $4.99 super chat. Or no, wait, that's a sticker. A super sticker that Steven shared there. Nice. Oh, you're trying to join? Yeah, so if you're trying to join, you should be able to find a... Oh, let's see. I don't want to... Actually, does this... This is where we're getting our royalty-free music for the night, guys. Beautiful Tavern. Medieval Tavern music. Medieval Inn Volume 1. Relaxation Harmony. The website. If you want to check them out here. But yeah, theirs doesn't have a join button. Let me pull up somebody in another window here. See, I'm already, has to be somebody that I've not already joined. I've already joined Expecto Go's channel. Actually, you know what? It might show up on my own channel. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. So this is my channel. This little join button right here. So the join button right here, there you go. So you'll get these little loyalty badges next to your name. So it starts with the blue one, and then like the longer you stay as a member, it goes all the way up to, I'm pretty sure I set the circle one here for like the 1 year. But yeah, then you'll get these little emoji that you can use in the chat. Also recently added a 15% discount on merch as well. So you unlock all that when you're a channel member. Did I see Jay Rossi in the chat as well? Jay Rossi, what's up? How's it going, dude? But yeah, thank you guys so much for the super chats and for the new members. Dr. Sherbert, looking forward to the Hufflepuff room. Yeah. that's the final one that I've got to get complete. Purple Yeti with another super chat, $2 super chat. Come on, Gryffindors, get your act together. I know, right? We're the Gryffindor guys, still bringing it up in the rear. 14% right now. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm gonna do a full. So as you all already know, I've done a deep dive on 3 of them so far. So I don't want to speak definitively because, I mean, I've seen the new Hufflepuff trailer, but I've not really done that deep dive just yet. I haven't done that, you know, looking over it with a fine-tooth comb, really going all in, watching it, you know, 0.5 speed is what I slow these down to when I'm going back. So I don't want to say definitively yet. I will say from the first reveal, not the most recent common room reveal, the first reveal, Hufflepuff was at my top. I thought they just absolutely knocked it out of the park. Part of that is exactly what we were just talking about, though. How Gryffindors, we've seen it so many times already. We saw it in our heads reading the book very vividly, very clearly. That's where Harry, Ron, Hermione, I mean, they lived there. Then we saw it in the movies, and we've seen it in the video games. We've seen it many, many times, and we've only seen a little bit of the others. So, a little bit of Slytherin. A little bit less of Ravenclaw. A little bit less of Hufflepuff. Did I see, let's see. Oh, wait. Red Linus, welcome back. You can super chat on iPhone, Demonic. That's right. I remember people talking about if you're on mobile. So if you guys are on mobile and trying to join, I didn't confirm this, but people were saying it in Expecto Ghost chat. It sounds accurate to me. Is that for some reason you can't you can't join on mobile? I don't know why they haven't added that yet. Mighty Flux, Slytherin entrance is the only thing that's hype. Otherwise, it's a cave. The entrance is, it's pretty awesome, though, right? It's pretty awesome. Stargazer Tim. Hey, Tim, welcome. Nah, you haven't missed much at all. You have not missed much at all. Starry Knight A. Starry Knight, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Drip from Japan, subscribing as well. Steven, I'm subscribed to your channel if that's what you mean. Oh, so it works a little bit differently here on YouTube than on Twitch. Ellen Jackson subscribing as well. So their terminology is basically flipped. So on Bob Phillips subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you, Bob. So on Twitch, it is you pay for a subscription.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And follows are free. So here on YouTube, Dr. Evil to Be subscribing as well. On YouTube, the subscriptions are free. So all these people you see right now, that is just the YouTube subscribe button. So just like you would go on any channel on YouTube and you're like, hey, I like this channel. I want to, see more from them. So show some support for them. You can subscribe to the channel for free. Now, it's just tied to your YouTube account. The joining is a membership thing that YouTube added. Gosh, I don't remember when they added it, but it's kind of like to compete with Twitch. So the Twitch subscription is basically the YouTube membership. So yeah, that's what we're talking about there. The people that are joining, and it has a little, you'll see a different alert when people join. So Gryffindor Common Room is good. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Yeah, so I don't want to speak out of turn here because I still got to review the Hufflepuff Common Room fully. But I'm digging the Gryffindor Common Room, guys. And I wasn't when I did my other review. If you guys, on my channel here, so these are the ones I've done so far. Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin right here. But I actually added some new playlists recently. We had so many Hogwarts Legacy stuff going on that I had to break it down. So now I've got a playlist for Hogwarts Legacy lore, theories, and speculation. 35 videos there. Hogwarts Legacy Common Rooms revealed. Only 4 there so far. And then, let's see, we should also have the Hogwarts Legacy news updates. That one's got 71. So that's where the bulk of everything is going. But in this one right here...
Man, look at this cave.
Oh, come on. That's not what I want to do. You can see it over here on the right. Ranking all the common rooms in Hogwarts Legacy. So I did this one back in April, just based on the limited look that we had seen. And I kind of ranked them there. But let me go ahead and let this play. I'll get it. Yeah, this is crazy. You have to watch ads on your own videos. It's mind-blowing to me. All right, so let's see if we can get my finishing. So yeah, this was my previous opinion. And I can say definitively it has changed. It has definitely changed. Again, I can't say for sure yet because I have not fully reviewed Hufflepuff. But Gryffindor's moved up a lot for me. Gryffindor's moved up a lot. And I was frankly a little bit, not disappointed in the Gryffindor common room. It just didn't wow me in that first view. Now, after this most recent look, though, man, I'm so much more excited for it. I really am. So much more excited. Tazbard A, thank you for showing the support, Tazbard. Listen while you're at work. Yeah, dude, feel free to throw it on in the background. This is almost just like this show here. You know, there's some visual elements as well, but it's almost kind of like a live podcast, kind of like a radio show. So if you guys want to, you know, I have thought about, would any of you guys be interested in that? Just let me know in the chat if any of you would be interested at all in having this uploaded somewhere as a podcast. Lon, thank you so much for the super chat, or LON. You got the periods in between there. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. But yeah, if you guys think that'd be a cool idea, because it wouldn't be, I haven't done any podcasting stuff in a while, but I don't think it would be that difficult to set up. It might be kind of weird, though, if I'm calling out, like, super chats and stuff. I don't know how that'd be for podcast format, but... All right, so LON asks, I wonder if there's common room seeking via magic. Common room seeking via magic. I'm not sure I'm understanding the question there. You don't have to super chat again, though. If you want to clarify in just a regular comment, I'll try and catch it. See if I can figure out what you mean there. I wonder if there's common room seeking via magic. You mean maybe like, so you might be talking about the flue flames that are in the common rooms. Jason, how's it going, Jason? Oh yeah, Machop. Definitely new tier list. Definitely a new tier list. Only 49 likes. Keep it going. Show some love. Hey, Chris, thank you so much. Timothy says, yo, we're at 77. Nice. Yeah, likes help other people find the video, guys. So if you want to spread some love, if you want to show some support, totally free. No, not like a membership or anything. Hit that thumbs up button. They just tweeted about new gameplay. Wait, right now? Let's see here. Hogwarts Legacy. Latest tweet I got from Hogwarts Legacy is 7 hours ago. Sadly. Explore Hogwarts in style with the House Fanatic School robes. Follow the steps at wizardingworld.com/LegacyConnect to import your house and wand and receive this full set of robes and Beak Skull Mask. Mighty Flux with a $2 super chat as well. Mighty Flux, thank you so much. Stargazer Tim, I like them all, but even though I'm a Hufflepuff, I personally found Ravenclaw to be most impactful. But again, I thought they were all fantastic. Dude, it's so funny to me that Ravenclaw is the longest one right now. I think the Slytherin one was like 9 minutes. The Gryffindor one was like 13, 14 minutes, I believe. And then the Ravenclaw one was 16 minutes. I'm like, what? Because my gut reaction after recording the three of them was like, oh man, I don't feel like Ravenclaw's had as many secrets. And then I look at the timing of the video and I'm just like, oh, I guess it did. Maybe not secrets, maybe just more, I didn't feel like it's had as many hidden details or anything like that, so. Yeah, Jai, I think I'll go Hero Path first. Shadow Guy, I think this could be a cool podcast. Oh, LON meant to say sneaking. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let me get LON's super chat, and then Mighty Flux, I'll get your super chat here. So LON wants to know, I wonder if there's common room sneaking via magic. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, like sneaking into the other common rooms. And Nico with another gifted membership. Hey, guys, make sure you thank Nico if you're one of the ones who just received a gifted sub. You might, or excuse me, not a gifted sub, a gifted membership. It looks like it was Jason Hodges. Or Jason Hodges just became a member, one of the two. But if you got gifted, make sure you thank Nico for the gifted membership there. So I do think there's going to be a way to sneak around. Yeah. I think that is such a staple of the series that I feel like they really have to have something like that. How have I not liked this yet? So I do. I think they will have some way. Even if we don't have an invisibility cloak, Hey, Tara coming in with the $3.89 super chat as well. Tara, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So yeah, Element, I do think they're going to do it. We've already seen the disillusionment charm at one part. Not really a common room part, but a part like showing the stealth. And we know stealth's going to be an option for the combat. So yeah, I think they're going to have us sneaking around at night too. Polyjuice, we know Polyjuice is in the game. That could be another way to get into the common rooms as well. You guys are saying 100% on a podcast. Would for sure. James also listening at work. Nice, nice. Jake says, guess what? Ooh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Let me know, Jake. Let me know. All right, so Mighty Flux is super chat, and then we'll get to the other one that just came in there. Houses and element spells. Example, Slytherin Water. Oh, what do you think about houses and, like, basically representing elements? I'm trying to remember if J.K. Rowling ever commented on that, because you're right. I mean, people do traditionally associate, you know, Slytherin with water, Gryffindor with fire, Ravenclaw with air, and Hufflepuff with like earth. 2 games to play with a gifted membership as well. Yo, thank you so much, 2 games to play, for gifting that membership.
Hello.
And it looks like the Potter Legacy received that gifted membership. Man, you guys are showing some crazy support out of the gate here tonight. Thank you all so much. So yeah, I mean, I definitely see that. I do. And even if you think about, like, I don't know, it probably doesn't work for the color so much. It doesn't work for the color so much because you think Slytherin green, traditionally you think of that being more with the earth. But I mean, Gryffindor clearly fire. I love that though. I do. Joey just messing with you, keep you on your toes. Wait, what did Joey say? Oh, they just tweeted about, come on, Joey. Don't do that to us now. Don't do that to us. Fandom draws, I'm so tired. Arkham Knight, yeah, we'll see where Ravenclaw falls when I re-rank them. Stephen Rice, that's why, yeah, I guess if you're on mobile for whatever reason, they gotta add that. I mean, that seems like a big, especially if they're trying to compete more with Twitch, it seems like something that'd be easy to add. But it took Twitch a long time to add subs on mobile as well. And the way they do it, it's really weird. It's like you have to buy these tokens first through the App Store, because it's like anything bought on the phones, like Apple and Google want to take their, it's a really weird system how it all works. All right, let's get that other super chat. Actually, I think we had 2 super chats that came in. Let's see. So Tara says, literally spent an entire day last week binge watching your Hogwarts Legacy playlist. Tara, thank you so much. Not even a question. Tara just showing support there. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, that's why I made those playlists. I mean, I actually was thinking the other day, I was like, should I go in and unlist? Because every now and then I'll get some comments on the older videos, like talking about how things are, how I'm way wrong in the video, and I'm kind of like, did you look at the date on that? Like when we recorded? We were going based off almost no information when we made some of these videos. So, but then I decided, you know what? I'll just leave them up. People could see the date on there. I'll put them in the a different playlist. That way, if people just want to see like kind of the history of the Hogwarts Legacy, like the news and everything, like the hard news, like this is what we know, things that were confirmed, news bits that we got from Avalanche, they can go and see that. And then I made a different one that's going to be kind of like our lore, theory, speculation, that sort of thing. Inevitably, every video that I make that's like meant to be a speculation-based video, there'll always be comments of people saying like, this video's told me absolutely nothing new. I'm like, we're discussing. Like that's the point. There's no news. We're discussing the game that isn't out yet. Kind of blows my mind. Yeah, Gabe is right. Autodesk did finally release the little kind of behind the scenes look. Great for while you're eating. Nice. And then we had the other super chat coming in from Aspect. See the Hogwarts Legacy video on the Autodesk channel. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that up here. Because I heard that it was actually slightly different. Not slightly different, but they uploaded the like the full quality of the cutscene at the end. So this whole thing was amazing. I don't know how much of this we're allowed to... I heard some people that had posted like the full cutscene of the other one were getting some copyright things, so I'm not going to have the sound on, but this was actually really... we'll kind of skim through it here so we don't just let the whole thing play. A lot of it is very technical. If you guys haven't seen this, though, and you're hyped for the game, definitely go check it out, because there's a lot of fun stuff here where they talk about kind of their behind-the-scenes process. So here's like the overview right here, if you're wondering what all they cover in this. Mighty Flux, there's a theory where each house will associate with specific elements. Yeah, I mean, that it definitely makes sense to me. It definitely makes sense. Amazing CJB, how's it going? Welcome. But everything changed when the water tribes attacked. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that how it happened? Oh, man. It's almost time for my oldest son is 8, and I'm like, dude, I really want to show him Avatar, Last Airbender. I know he'll love it, but then a part of me's like, do I want to wait till my other son's old enough to watch it too? Which, you know, the show is great. They can handle everything in there. I just want them to be old enough to where they'll like remember it, you know, and appreciate it. Oh, the show is so good. Levi says the wand detail in Ravenclaw was interesting. They did it in the Gryffindor one too. Oh, did they? Okay. So if you guys didn't see this, we're going to be pulling up multiple videos here. I'll actually pull up my video from today on this one. So the Ravenclaw Common Room video. So there's a shot that in the Gryffindor one I totally missed. To where when the student goes... Oh man, come on, give me a better look. It's so blurry right there.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I think it's right in here. Oh yeah, it's right here toward the end. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for those recent subs that just popped in. Welcome, welcome. So right here, remember the Gryffindor common room shot or scene where they interact with the little what is this thing, by the way, guys? I keep wanting to say globe, but I'm like, it's not a globe. It's definitely something to do with astrology, right? I just keep calling it this spherical object. But anyway, you get the square button prompt. Look, see how the character right here, there's nothing in their hands here. And then I'm just going to play it at, let's play it at 0.25 speed. Oh, well, I'm probably talking over it right now. That's why it's not playing. Okay, here we go. Come on, Retro. Get on with it. Let me just put it back at normal speed. Okay, there we go. I actually slowed it down in the video. So look at that. Right there, you can see this wand just like appears. It's like it was hidden up in their sleeve. Now you can see they're still holding it down here. And then when they walk on a little bit forward, they're still holding it. Whoa, this is kind of trippy. Seeing the other... There's 2 mice on the screen. What's happening? What's going on? So I think that's what that comment was saying right there, is that this also happened in the Gryffindor scene as well, because Gryffindor also has a moment where they interact with the little object there. Fandom draws less. Oh wait, what are you guys talking about watching here? Are you talking about the Autodesk session? Or wait, you might be talking about something else. If you're talking about this, though, I definitely think it's worth a watch. Maybe not through the whole hour, but you can watch it at like double speed or something. Throw on some music and pick out the parts that are interesting. Or you can watch my breakdown video of it. Because I have a breakdown video a few weeks back when all of it first came out, breaking everything down. Honestly, the biggest things of interest were in a lot of these shots here. There are various spots where we can see different file names. And some of the file names were things that we would recognize from the series that we didn't know about yet. Like Deathly Hallows is in one of the file names. Battle of Hogwarts is another thing in one of the file names. And there's a lot of stuff where they talk about the mocap and how they were having to record this during COVID. So it was really weird. Oh, dang it. YouTube's funny about when you use that word. During this thing that went on around the world, how it kind of had to change their plans for how they were recording everything and shooting everything because everything was being done remotely. Actually, really fascinating and shows you how that did kind of throw off everything for them. But I thought it's pretty interesting. Right here, this is one that people were talking about on the subreddit. Melissa leads with the, is that a $50 super chat? Excuse me?
You're a
What?
wizard, Harry.
What? Melissa, oh my goodness, not even a question, sharing a super sticker there. I believe that is $50 US. Melissa, thank you so much. Way too kind of you. Way too kind of you, Melissa. Very much appreciate it. I'm just in shock right now. Like, it's kind of weird how because YouTube accepts like all different kinds of currency. So sometimes you'll see, there was one in James's chat the other day. It looked like $100. I think it was like actually $5 US. Whatever that is. Thank you so much, Melissa. Whether it's $50 or $5 or $2, that is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, nice donation indeed. Do you think we'll go underwater, at least see the creatures? I keep going back and forth on that one. I do. Jordan, I was really impressed how Avalanche explained in the Autodesk how they were able to take different film sequences from different days. Right? That was so mind-blowing. I mean, just like how they... All the different things they had to consider to make people feel like when they were in the same room and they were actually remotely. It was nuts. Oh, wait, the global thing is called an orrery. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Probably a type of globe. Astroglobe. Danny says astroglobe. Machop said astroglobe. Interact with the astroglobe. All right, we got to look this up now. By the way, happy birthday to, or happy late birthday to Jake. Jake turning 16. Nice. Now Melissa with another $5 super chat. Melissa, oh my goodness. Everyone is excited for the new game and prices are sadly a lot of money. I hope it helps. Melissa, that is way too kind of you. Oh my goodness, Melissa. Thank you so much. I hope you are looking forward to the game as well. What are you going to be playing on, Melissa? You going to be playing on a console, a PC, PlayStation, Xbox? But yeah, this is something I saw people talking about on the subreddit earlier is Weasley's confirmed to sit in chair at some point. Weasley's confirmed to be sitting in chair. I think Professor Weasley is not the redhead. I think Professor Weasley is the one that sits the sorting hat on the head of the main character. So that, we explore that in my Autodesk breakdown video as well. The original soundtrack CD should... Oh my goodness, J. Rossi, right? I feel like there were a couple of low-hanging fruit opportunities that they really missed for the collector's edition. I mean, price aside, like, it is very high priced, yes. But they could have put enough high-quality things in there, I think, to justify the price. There's no art book in there. There's no original soundtrack in there, like you mentioned. I made a tweet on Twitter today saying they should have included some replicas of those house robes. The House Fanatic robes are incredible. Man, this would have been way too complex, I admit, in terms of like managing supply chain issues and all that. But just imagine for a brief moment, guys, if they did like house-themed editions. Can you imagine if they had like house-themed collector's editions? Even if it was like sort of order by oh geez, what's it called? Where you only place the order when you, however they wanted to do it, you know, where they could set it up easily on their website, even if they don't want to go ahead and make enough. Basically, they don't want to make it until they know people are going to buy it. I get that. But imagine if you could buy like a house edition. That's like your scarf. It's like a robe. Oh, and plus the magic wand, plus the original soundtrack. Anyway, don't get me started on the collector's edition, man. It's just like, oh. It's not that I'm angry. I'm more like sad and disappointed because I know people were so pumped for that. And it was like, it would have been so easy to do. I mean, there are literally, you can go to the official Harry Potter shop online right now, and there are these trunks of items cheaper than that are like amazing. Melissa going to be playing on PS5. Nice. I am 90% sure that's where I'm going to be playing as well. 90% sure. With an outside shot at PC. The only way I would go PC is if the PS5 version just, once we start getting word about how the game runs, if it just runs like terribly. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm going PS5. Multiple Weasleys? I don't think multiple Weasleys. I think this is all referring to the Professor Weasley. Or, actually, no, there will be multiple Weasleys because there's going to be at least one Weasley as a student. For sure. And they've practically confirmed that there are going to be multiple Weasleys. PC mods? Yeah, there should be some amazing mods. I don't think we're going to be able to interact with the giant squid, Levi, but they already talked about... Chandler made the joke of, like, don't tap on the glass. So I think they got to have something that happens when you're in the Slytherin common room and you, like, go and you tap the glass. I don't know if it's a mermaid. I don't know if it's, like, it starts to crack or something and you have to, like, repair it. I think a giant squid would be hilarious. I do. I think that would be really funny. Oh, yeah, you should definitely check out the books. If you haven't read the books, oh, so good, fandom. So good. Even if you've seen the movies, the books are just, like, far and away. YS, I would have happily paid $300 for a house edition. Right? I mean, I really, like, I know money is tight right now for a lot of us, and that is totally understandable. But it's more just about it's not even the $300. It's just that it's, like, it's just the wand. And the steelbook. Okay. It's like, oh, man. So many more things you could have done there. Roughly 5... Wait, did I see... I hate how the chat box jumps around on me like that. Roughly 5 months till the game comes out. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Stephen Fry, favorite orator of the Harry Potter audiobooks. Oh, yeah. Both Stephen Fry and Jim Dale do a great job. They do a great job. Oh, yeah, but I wanted to look up those terms you guys were throwing out there for the, somebody said, I want to look up orrery. That's actually hard. It's hard to say. Orrery. I want to look up that one first. Oh, I think you guys might both be right. Orrery might be like the simplified way of saying it. Or orrery. Or it's orrery. Hold on. Let's mute the music for a second here. Nope, that is not the music. That is the music right here. Let's listen, guys.
Orrery. Orrery.
Orrery.
Orrery.
Orrery. Okay. An apparatus for representing the positions, motions, and phases of the planets, satellites, etc. in the solar system. Second definition, any of certain similar machines as a planetarium. I think that is spot on. And then some of the others were saying, we had quite a few people saying astroglobe. Oh, nope, not a J on the end. Astrolabe? An astronomical instrument for taking the altitude of the sun or stars and for the solution of other problems in astronomy navigation. Used by Greek astronomers from about 200 BC. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's orrery. I think was that Tim who said that? I think you nailed it, Tim. Orrery it is. See, I learned something new, man. Always learning something new. 95 likes and counting. Yo, let's go. Amori Poet, unless it comes out on the PS2, you won't be playing it on a Wow, is that the last time you had a console? Amazing. Pre-order deluxe for PS5, Slytherin Prize says. We got Rossi representing the Xbox Series S. Melissa Leeds. Oh my goodness, Melissa, you guys, with another super chat. Melissa, what is happening? Another $5. Can you shout out my friend Tech VR? He's in the stream somewhere and enjoys your vids. Dude, of course. Melissa, thank you so much. Tech VR, what's up? Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Both of you, both Melissa and Tech VR. Really appreciate your support. And yeah, that you enjoy the vids. That's awesome. There were so many, like, you guys know how it is on YouTube, man. You get a lot of crazy comments, dude. You get a lot of crazy comments. By and large, you guys, I mean, my audience is great. So there are a couple of comments today that just like really, I don't know, man. They just really like hit home with me in a positive way. I posted one on Twitter, somebody talking about how they had a rough day at work and just like being able to come home and relax and see a full breakdown of their house, which was Ravenclaw, was awesome. And I'm just like, man, you know what? That's just such a good reminder for me. I mean, it's why I do that. It's why I do this, really, you guys. Like, to hear people say that, I mean, it truly means the world to me, man. Truly means the world. That is why I mean, that's what keeps me going, you know? That's what keeps me doing this. James with a super chat as well. Oh, and you asked what house. I am Gryffindor, Melissa. Gryffindor. Yes, indeed. I have a video up on the channel where I take the sorting quiz. So if you want to, it's the Pottermore questions, but all of the Pottermore questions. So I think when you do the Pottermore quiz, it only asks you, like, I still call it Pottermore. I know it's Wizarding World now, but I do one that includes all of the questions because I think it just gives you, I think it's more fun, gives you a better result. But yeah, I'm pretty much Gryffindor, and 95% of the sorting tests that I've ever taken since Harry Potter came out, and I've been following it for a while, I've almost always gotten Gryffindor. There was like a couple times when I get Ravenclaw, but yeah, 95%, I'm Gryffindor. Gryffindor through and through. But James, dude, thank you so much for supporting the channel as well. The $7.99 super chat. Do you think the tapestry in the Slytherin common room suggests male and female dorms? I noticed the female tapestry. Well, I think all of the dorms will have like sides for boy, girl. Yeah, that's the thing from the books, and it's actually kind of funny because there's a comment in the books when Harry and Ron try to run up into the girls' side. They're trying to run over there and tell Hermione something, and the stairs actually turn into a slide. So they're like bewitched to keep the boys from sneaking into the girls' dorm, which I love. I think the Ravenclaw one you could see pretty clearly. It's the knights that are standing guard on one side. I think the knight side is the girls' side. But I did see that in the Slytherin one about... Let me pull up that video as well. Let's see. We need a couple new tabs here. Let's see. Hogwarts, Legacy, Slytherin. Yeah, we'll pull it up in 4K too. Man, I love that they uploaded these in 4K. So if you guys haven't seen, he's talking about this right here on the left. Yeah, I really tried to do some digging on both of these, actually. Like, Emily over here, it looks like Emily. And then this one almost has, like, Howard. Looks to me like Howard. So I tried to find, like, famous Slytherins from history. None of those names really popped up. So a lot of this is going to have to be, you know, stuff that they made up within the world. Because I don't know how much they worked with... I'm sure they had a ton of stuff, being that they're working directly with WB and under Portkey Games, and I'm sure they had a backlog of information to pull from. Will I be doing 4 playthroughs? Oh, man. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. A minimum of 2 playthroughs. Minimum of 2, because I got to do, like, good and evil, even if there's not different endings, which... I think there will be different endings. Shout out to James at Expect to Go, by the way. Check out his video from today, breaking down why he thinks the 2 covers actually suggest different endings, which I agree with him. I think he's spot on. But James, thank you so much for the super chat. I do think you are right. I think this is representing boys and girls, and probably with the stairs here as well. I bet the right is going to be the boys' side and the left will be the girls' side. Tazbard with a super chat as well. Tazbard, thank you so much. The $10 super chat at work now. Unfortunately, it keeps cutting out for me. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. Have to listen to this after you wrap up. Have a good night, Retro and Chat. Tazbard, thank you so much, man. I'm sorry you're having trouble with the... One thing you could try is YouTube will let you, if you hit this little... Let me minimize this so you might be able to see it. On the live stream, it should also have a little cog wheel like this. And you should be able to turn down the quality of the stream. So that sometimes that helps if you go in and maybe turn that down. That might help you a little bit. But if you gotta run, I totally get that too. Totally understand. Jake with a super chat as well. Mike, you guys, you are being way too kind with the super chats tonight. Holy cow, man. Maybe, dude, what's going on? Thursday? Like, maybe I need to move the streams to Thursday. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. Support is very much appreciated. That is Jake, by the way. I remember Jake's name. Instead of calling him Hi123 every time, say, okay, do you mind if I call you by your actual name instead of just saying Hi123? Guess what grade you got?
You're a wizard.
Did I see my dono from Podcast Now? I think the Discovery Tour would be great for people who want to explore Hogwarts. I do think I remember a donation popping in from you when we were... so, yeah, that was actually hosted on Podcast Now's channel. So the donation would have went to him. But that was super fun. If you guys didn't see that, probably several of the content creators that you watch. Dude, here come the subscriptions pouring in. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the new subs.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But yeah, we did a live stream with myself, Alex from Podcast Now, James of Expecto Go,
You're a wizard,
Benjamin Snow from Benjamin Snow, and Andy Reloads from Andy Reloads. 4 other guys who have really covered a lot of Hogwarts Legacy. And we really had no intention. I don't know if maybe they had a plan. I don't know. But I think none of us were really... We knew we wanted to do it, go for an hour or so, maybe, hour or two. We ended up chatting for 4 hours, you guys. 4 hours. We did a 4-hour live stream. Honestly, like, talking with each other, like, throwing out theories, throwing out ideas, and then interacting with the chat as well. So, I did see your comment, Jake. Thank you for showing the support there. Oh, your driving test. That's what you were talking about. Nice. You got a 93 on the driving test. That's passing, right? Back when I took it, it wasn't like, it wasn't a great, it was like you either passed or you failed. That was it. There was no score. But I think 93 is probably passing. Congratulations, dude. Christy, first stream I've joined. Hey, Christy, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so for those of you who are maybe new here and have seen some of the videos on the channel, you might be checking out the stream for the first time, or maybe you've never seen any of the videos. Maybe you saw it on Twitter. Maybe you just saw it pop up on YouTube. I don't know if that happens. If you've never watched any of my videos, maybe it can still pop up, but whatever. This is a weekly live show that we do, really just chatting about kind of Harry Potter. Right now it's focused on Hogwarts Legacy, but video games in general as well. As we eventually move past Hogwarts Legacy once the game comes out, which still seems like so far away, we'll cover some other topics. But yeah, most of our streams right now are dedicated to Hogwarts Legacy. So appreciate you all stopping by and hanging out. Dutch says, I wonder if you try to go to the opposite sex's dorm room, if that will happen. Yeah, I think so. Oh man. Because, like, if you look at the Ravenclaw one, we're going to have to we need to pull all these up. Let me keep the, actually, let's go to the Hogwarts Legacy page right here. If you look at the Ravenclaw one, so this shot, actually, it might be more toward the beginning. Yeah, it's right here. This shot right here, my guess is that this side is the girls, and if the boys try to go in there, they just like whoosh, block them, and then this side is the open side. That's my guess. Patronus is a heron. Nebulon Cat. Patronus is a dragon. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Zutara. Thank you so much for the super chat. The $2 super chat. Do I have a TikTok? I do have TikTok. It's also at RetroRaconteur. I will tell you, I do not have a lot of posts on there. Andy Reloads. Speaking of Andy, we're talking about the live stream we did. Andy was really encouraging us to get on TikTok because he was saying he's had a lot of success with some of his Hogwarts Legacy stuff over there. So I've put a few things over there, a few of my Hogwarts Legacy videos I've kind of distilled down. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe trying to do a little bit more on there. It's just an issue of time, really. It's an issue of time, like how much time I have with my regular job and family, work, family life, all that. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I do indeed have a TikTok. Andrew says, I got into your content the past few weeks. Figured I could join a stream. Hey, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, glad you found the channel. Slitheray. Finally got to catch one of the streams. Yeah, welcome. Lionel Whiskernot. Dude, that is a great name. That is a great name. I suspect all the wands will get small bonuses to certain spells, depending on wood and core. Doubt linked is a factor, more of a measurement of character potential. I can't wait to see how they handle the wands. Nico with another gifted membership. And look at that.
How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
Oh, Slitheray. I thought it was Slitheray. Still a cool name. Still a cool name.
How are you? Welcome.
Oh,
to
dude,
Gryffindor.
back-to-back memberships right there. Also, CT707 Wolf Trooper becoming a member as well. Yeah, guys, so if you click the little emoji icon, you'll see, for those of you who just became members and got gifted memberships, you will see that you have some new emoji that you can use in chat. And we just have some brand new ones that, as Harry Potter fans, I think you guys might recognize a few of these. I think you might recognize a few of them. Yeah, there you go. Nico in the chat throwing them out there so everybody could see. I love them all, but I think the Sorting Hat might be my favorite one. I went with a shocked reaction for the Sorting, just like Sorting Hat just in total shock. Nico, dude, just dishing out the gifted memberships tonight. Very curious to find out if we can still cast a Patronus if we go dark. Okay, lots of Patronus talk this week, and rightfully so, because actually before I talk about that though, I want to talk about something that I saw James Expect to Go pointed out. Wizardingworld.com/LegacyConnect. Let me see if it has it on this site too. Okay, they actually worded a little bit differently here. That is super interesting. Let me see if I can find the tweet, because they worded it differently on a tweet that it said like to unlock your, it said your house, your wand, and more. And so I saw James talking about this, like, what is this and more? What is this and more that they're talking about, you know? Oh, I can't find it now. I'll have to see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It's this graphic right here. Link your Harry Potter fan club and WB Games accounts for rewards. Import your house, wand, and more. Like, the only other thing tied to our account is our Patronus. That's it. I mean, unless your name, like maybe they're pulling, I guess they could pull in your name, you put your name on there. I forgot about that. But like, see, I feel like it's not in because Chandler, why wouldn't they have just announced it there? Like, it seems like it would have made perfect sense to just, why not just say, I guess because they haven't confirmed that Patronus is in the game yet, which I think, see, here we go, chat. We're going down the rabbit hole now. I think Patronus has to be in the game. I think it has to be in the game because Dementors are in the game. And there's no way for us to combat Dementors unless we have a Patronus. Now, it could be, as we talked about in the big live stream with Podcast Now and Expecto Go and Benjamin Snow and Andy Reloads, we talked about it could be a non-corporeal Patronus. So if you guys remember from the series, like, this is one of those areas where Harry was actually better than Hermione. There weren't many. There were not very many, but this is one spot where he was able to cast a full corporeal Patronus from a very young age. Lupin talked about how it was rare for wizards to be able to cast one that early, but even more rare for them to be able to cast a corporeal Patronus. Corporeal is just a big long word that basically just means it takes the actual form of an animal rather than just being this sort of like bluish glow that wards off Dementors. So taking the form of the animal is even more difficult to do. So we were thinking, okay, they could still have a Patronus, but it's non-corporeal, which could work. I could definitely see that. I can't see them bringing over the Patronus simply because of all the different animals. I mean, there are so many animals on the Wizarding World website. If you look at how many Patronuses or Patroni, I think it's Patronuses. If you look at how many are possible, that would be a lot of programming work. And then some of them are like a dragon. It's like, come on, dude. You're going to have a big dragon warding off Dementors, and then some people have like a swan or a goose, basically, or something. Some can fly. Some are really, like somebody said a hedgehog earlier. So it's like, man, there would be just a drastically different animations they'd have to program, which if they did it, I mean, my jaw would be on the floor. That'd be amazing. I think the more likely scenario is it's either non-corporeal, one, or two, we all have the same Patronus and they tie it into our character's backstory. So whatever the backstory of our character is, maybe there's something significant. So like Snape, for example, remember how his Patronus becomes a silver doe? I wonder if his Patronus was always... The books probably talk about this, and I just can't remember. Because my gut tells me that it wasn't always a silver doe. But if that's the case, that would mean your Patronus could change. And I realized I didn't even answer your question, Christy, because you were asking, what if can we cast Patronus if we go dark? If you guys remember the Dark Wizards in the Harry Potter series, I think the reason she's asking this is because the Dark Wizards couldn't cast Patronus. Because you think about the way that you cast a Patronus, you have to have that like really happy memory to draw from. Now, I guess some of them could just draw from for them, a happy memory. It might be a really dark thing, but for them, it might be a happy memory. That would be kind of crazy, though, if you can't. But what if the Dementors, they don't attack you if you're evil? They're like on your side because, I mean, think about it. They didn't attack Voldemort because Voldemort was able to... Dude, wouldn't you love to see the behind the scenes for that? Like, how did Voldemort negotiate with freaking Dementors? Whatever he did, he won them to his side basically by convincing them that there was going to be so much fear, so many people in pain that they could leave Azkaban. Oh my gosh, dude, So if you guys didn't see James's video yet, James of Expecto Go, his theory, and I think it makes a lot of sense, is that... Actually, let me pull up the full wallpaper here so you guys can see this. So we've all seen the standard... And sorry, I know I'm getting behind no comments. I'll catch up here. This is what always happens, chat. You guys ask such good questions, and we just start going down the rabbit hole. That's what these streams are all about, honestly. If this is your first time here, this is just normal. This is what we do. There's not really a huge agenda. I respect James so much. He always goes in with like this detailed agenda, and then chat just inevitably like he's derailed very quickly in. All right, so let me go into my folder here of all the... All right, so this image right here. James's theory is that this scene that we're seeing is basically the evil ending. If you go down the evil path, that this is the ending you would get. This one is the good ending, which we've seen this one, right? We've seen this one many, many times. Nope. I'm going to have to minimize. So you see the differences here. This one we're all familiar with. We've seen it a lot. So this is like if you you know, if you choose the good side and you leave the world in a better place, you stop the evil. And then this is if you go dark, which, oh my gosh, like look at the Inferi, man. Animations that go from a small dragonfly all the way to a full, like, I assume, like a full-size dragon like this. That is crazy. Yes, they can also deliver messages. Yeah, that's another
You're a wizard.
use that we learned of them. Welcome to the new subs coming in there. Patronus is a ginger cat. My Patronus Nico was on Pottermore is a tortoiseshell cat, which I think I mentioned last week does not fit me at all. I'm highly allergic to cats, actually. So I have since taken additional Patronus tests that are all of the questions. Remember how I like to do that with sorting? I did the same thing with the Patronus one, and I got a dolphin that time, which dolphin has always been one of my favorite animals. I think that's much more fitting. Wait, Nose of Sauron saying, unwise to try. See, this is what happens when I get behind. I miss the reference for a lot of the comments. My apologies, guys. My apologies. Andrew, I did see, was asking about flexibility of the wand. So I think there's a description on Wizarding World for like rigid versus supple, unyielding, those sorts of things. Dementors, I've come to bargain. Hey, welcome, Jenny. Welcome. Responding to Timothy, we have Harry survived a killing curse. There was no other known way to survive that. Difference is that we have an explanation. Right. We don't have any examples of ancient magic defending against Dementors. So maybe I need to find that, Gabe. Somebody just sent it to me. Where did they send this to me? Oh, I'm trying to remember if it was Discord. I do have a Discord, by the way. I know that's way late. Somebody was asking earlier if I have a Discord. Yeah. I need to add a little chat alert for that, too. Where did they send me this? Maybe it was it Reddit? It was either Reddit or Discord or Twitter. Because the one that I take in the video is all of the Pottermore questions, but the visual interface is not that great. Alyssa, hey, Alyssa, thank you so much for the super chat. What is your take on making friends companions in Hogwarts Legacy? Do you think they will become evil if you become evil too? Ooh. See, I'm torn about the whole choice thing and how much impact we have on the world. Because they made a focus of updating that FAQ to say that, look, there's not a morality system or something like that. But then it's like they've been talking about how important choice is. And so really the best example we have is the one with Sebastian, because we've seen a trailer for that. So it's like, if we let him cast Crucio on us, does that affect his path? Versus if we decide to cast it on him, does that affect? I think, oh man, I think maybe loosely. I don't think it'll be big. I think the companions will have somewhat of a set path that they will go down, which I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong on that. Okay, it wasn't Reddit. Was it Discord where I saw this? Oh, man. If somebody knows it in the chat, let me know. We're trying to find the... Actually, you know what? I think I might have remembered what it is. I think it's... Yes! I found it. It is wizardmore.com. Here it is. wizardmore.com/sorting-hat. Jesse, Astronomer's Hat. That is still appearing on Amazon. I think it's France and Germany. But we have not seen anything in the US yet. So I don't know. I don't really know what to tell people on that, to be honest with you. Let me just double check. I haven't looked at the Amazon page in a few days. Let's see. Exclusive. Yeah, there's nothing about it here. So I don't know. Hopefully that's one that they'll answer eventually. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not going to let you guys post links. Sorry. I'll post it in the chat here. That's just a thing to keep the chat safe. It prevents people from putting links in there. Feathers reaffirmed your Ravenclaw. Yeah, see, the one that I took on the video that I did, it's basically this exact same thing, but it's not as... the interface isn't nearly as nice. Whoever's in charge of this website, they did a great job making it look like it's on the Wizarding World. And then they also have this extended Patronus quiz. So extended Patronus quiz, actually, I don't know what the difference in these are. Extended versus full. Oh, this just take you... Wait, what? This is on their website too? Dude, how did they program this? What is the extended? Okay, this is the one I took. This is the extended one that I took where I get mostly Dolphin. Nico with another gifted membership. Dude, Nico, how many is that tonight? Thank you so much, Nico. Looks like Carlos getting that gifted sub. Carlos, congratulations. Make sure you give Nico a thanks for getting the gifted sub there. Or gifted membership. Yeah, exactly, Feathers. The quizzes on the actual Wizarding World site don't use all the questions, which is kind of disappointing. I wish they would give you an option to take like the full one. So the Patronus one is really interesting. There's like a huge breakdown of like how it works and how it's based on the sets of questions that you get asked. Because you only have 3 options for everything. I'll take it right now. We'll do this one live. I've already done it many times, and Dolphin always rises to the top there. Yeah, sorry about if any of you tried to post the links. Yeah, it just it just helps. You never know what people might post. As I should start to actually, I wonder like if I click on Feather's name here. I think there's a way that you can like grant permissions for people to post links. It's this website right here. If you just go wizardmore.com, Professor Abbott, it'll get you to it. But if you want to go straight to the Sorting Hat one, I'll post it here in the chat again. Paya says the Patronus quiz works in patterns, so you can choose the same words. But yes, thank you. You worded it much better than I did. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why it took away you retracted the message, Abbott. Gotcha. I was like, wait, why did it delete that message? There was nothing wrong with that, but you retracted it. All good. Yes, so what Paya just said right there, or Pia, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, the Patronus quiz works in patterns. So you can choose the same words, but if they are presented to you at different times, you'll get a different result. So that's why it's like, and here's another thing about the Patronus one. The Patronus one is supposed to be like a feeling thing. You're supposed to just go gut reaction very quickly. Very quickly is what you're supposed to do on that one. Hey, Ryan, welcome, dude. Sorry I didn't respond to your first one there. Welcome, welcome. Is chat dead or am I? Yo, I don't think chat's dead. They've been asking lots of good questions tonight. The Patronus quiz dozens of times, depending on the first couple of answers. They give you 2 more. Right, yeah, to get the rarer ones, it takes like... But yeah, you're supposed to just react very, very quickly. Now, I have never done the Wizardmore. I didn't know they even had an extended one. Let's do that. Do it right here. Because it looks like the official Wizarding World website when you do this. Full Patronus quiz right here. All right. Hey, DJ, what's up? Rare Patronus Bristol is like Dolphin, or not Dolphin. Dolphin's the most common. Dragon, I know, is rare. I think Phoenix, maybe? Thestral might be rare. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, man, that's kind of loud. Let me...
You're a wizard, Harry.
I don't want to mute it, but I do want to... Let me just turn this down a little bit. I don't want it to be super loud for you guys. Albatross is the most rare one. Stallion. Every time I've taken the Wizarding World one, I've gotten a different result. But whenever I do this one right here, this extended Patronus quiz, I get Dolphin at the top every time. All right, so you can discover your Patronus as many times as you want. This version includes all questions and is not timed. Dude, whoever made this Wizardmore site, shout out to them. Now, Feathers, one thing that people have done is people have now learned the answers, and so they kind of cheat. That's why there's a lot of people with the Elder Wand, but I think some people have kind of peaked and are skewing that because the Elder Wand is actually supposed to be really rare. And I said the Elder Wand, not the Elder Wand. A wand made of elder. I have to be careful about how I word that. Brother got so upset that this was a Rottweiler. So this one's different in that it's not timed. I'm personally still going to take it as I'm going to try to react quickly and not really think about it too much. Like just give my kind of gut feel reaction. But the one on the Wizarding World is timed, and the question will skip if you don't answer in like it's a pretty narrow window of time actually. But yeah, whoever made this site, this is amazing. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Relax. Okay, think of your happiest memory right now with the chat. Oh, no, man. Happiest memory, like birth of my children, getting married. I'm going to say son. Leaf, blade, thorn. Leaf. Blade and thorn just seem like, I don't know, violent. Wait, what? Dream, discover, dance. Discover. I was also like kind of wanting to do dream as well. Uh-oh. It's trying to form. Not yet, not yet. You almost already? I only answered 3 questions. Seek, protect, serve. Protect. One more question. I guess I'm just too simple, guys. Shine, glitter, glow. Shine. Oh, wait. This one said it was supposed to include all questions, so maybe it's not actually done. I don't know. Okay, it's not. Blood or bone? Definitely bone. Blood freaks me out. I get queasy. Just like having blood drawn for anything. Sweet. Gut reaction. Gut reaction. Your Patronus appears to be very rare. Yeah, so I think this little pop-up at the bottom is not bright or shadow. I mean, when I think about happiest memory, I think bright. I don't think about shadow. A lot of these I'm like 50-50 on. Like that, I could have went either way with that. Definitely warm. I hate being cold. And I am cold a lot. I am very cold all the time. My wife is... We are the opposite. Rough, smooth, smooth. Play, prowl, or preen? Play. See, because like happiest memories, I'm thinking of my family a lot, so that's influencing all of this. Stone, wood, earth. Gut reaction is stone. Yeah, warm butterbeer would be great, Rossi. Lead, save, escape. Lead. Yeah, so it looks like the pop-ups happen automatically, even though it's going to give you all the questions. Think, feel, sense, think. And I know I've answered these differently in the past. Some of these, I know I have. My answer's not the same every time. Over, under, around. Definitely over. Yo, Dylan, what's up, dude? We had to postpone from Tuesday of this week. Definitely found. Normally we do Tuesdays, but I had to bump it back. I had a fantasy football draft on Tuesday, so didn't want to miss a stream for the week, though. Thank you so much for being here, Dylan. Free or safe? Free. Like that one right there, I know the last time I answered it safe. Forever. You're so close. Keep going. By the way, if anybody's wondering, this is wizardmore.com. Speak, silent, speak. this will allow you to take all of the Patronus questions instead of just the few that pop up when you do it together or alone together. So that's why it keeps saying one more, but I have more. We have more than one. Who or why? Why? Gut reaction and happiest memory. Gut reaction, happiest memory. Comfort, advise, impress. Comfort. It's forming! It's forming! So this, Miguel, this is a different version. This one does all the questions no matter what. Watch, listen, touch, listen. So even though it keeps saying one more question, this one, because it's through wizardmore.com, it's going to do all the questions. So that's why it's taking longer. Mind, heart, spirit. Spirit. Oh, does it put you in an infinite loop? Oh, no. Black, white, gray. Black. We'll see if it works for me, because I haven't gotten any duplicates yet. I'm going to be really mad if I go through all this. Love. If I go through all the questions. Yeah, I mean, trust, hope, and love, they're all, those are all pretty positive things. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. There we go, dude. Another cat. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. My one on Wizarding World is a tortoiseshell cat. This one says black and white. Now, here's what's crazy, though. Whenever I do it using this right here, so this is also Wizardmore. This is the extended Patronus quiz. Whenever I do this here, it shows dolphin. It shows dolphin. Someone's in denial. Leezer, I'm totally in denial because I am like, I actually like cats. I don't have anything against cats, but I am highly allergic to cats. It is really bad. I had a friend in high school who had some cats in her house, and I guess I growing up, I'd been around cats occasionally, but it was always outside. It was always outside. So it wasn't until I was at this friend's house in high school and they had cats inside, and I just started like sneezing. My eyes were the worst. My eyes were just super red. Eyes started just like watering like crazy. I wear contacts, so I drove home like barely able to see. I get home, I have to immediately take out my contacts, and I'm just like, my eyes are just on fire. And I mean, I was petting the cat, but it wasn't like, I didn't have the cat right in my face or anything. And so then I learned then, like, I stay far away from cats. Well, then years later, my wife and I were at a different friend's house, and they had actually put their cats away. They were in a different room. And just from like, we were like, a bunch of people were sitting on the couch, and then we were kind of sitting in the floor in front of the couch. And so I had my hands like behind me on the floor. And so just from like the cat hair that was in the floor, my eyes started watering again. I started sneezing again. I got home. We got in the car. I had to take out my contacts right when we got home again. Now, the Patronus, it's not a real cat. It doesn't take the physical form of an actual cat, so I don't think I'd have to worry about the allergies. But it just surprises me that that's the second time I've gotten a cat. That's funny though, man. Yeah, Dylan rocking the new emoji. Man, I'm so pumped about the new emoji. Jason says, what if yours was Cerberus? What kind of reaction would that be? Oh, dude, I think Cerberus would be pretty cool. I was hoping to be dolphin, because that's what I get. Whenever I do this extended one, I get a dolphin. But as Paya was talking about earlier, it's like it's kind of based on the patterns. So I don't know that this is an accurate. Let's try to answer. Let's see if I can answer the exact same thing. So I'm pretty sure I did shine. This one will go through a lot faster. I'm pretty sure I did discover. I almost did dream, but I did discover. I definitely did leaf there. I did protect. I did sun. I did sweet. I did improve. I did smooth. I did warm. I did bright. I did bone. I said stone. I think I said lead. I almost said save. I think I said think here. I said over. Yo, Dylan with the 2 months. Hey, thanks so much, Dylan.
Welcome to Griffin.
Remember to hit that like button. Yeah, thank you so much. Fuzzball 1030 just got a gifted sub. Nico with another gifted sub. Nico, dude, thank you so much. Going crazy with the gifted subs. Going crazy with the gifted subs. Thank you so much. And congrats, Fuzzball, on getting that gifted membership there. I definitely said play on that one. I said found. I said speak. I said together. I said forever. I said why. I think I said free this time. Psh, no dragon for me. Look at that, dude. 7%. I definitely said love. I said listen. I said black. I said comfort. I said spirit. I don't remember getting this one, but I would definitely have picked awake. I would have said create. Yeah, I don't think we got these. High or deep? I would say high. Ripple or wave? Ripple. Sharp or sleek? I would say sleek. Frost or dew? Frost. Charm or jinx? Charm. Glory. Ooh, myth or legend? Legend. Enchant. Eternal. Those would be my... I promise I got dolphin before. I guess my other option could have been red squirrel right there. My other option could have been red squirrel. It's fate. It's like, oh, the dolphin. Okay, I'm trying to think what I answered differently. Because I promise you guys, I did it like 2 or 3 times and I got dolphin. I think I may have said save one time. Oh, that was it. That was literally it right there. So on the one that said lead, save, or escape, I feel like I answer save a lot too. Then I would get... So I have gotten the dapple gray mare before too. And then I've also, like I said, dolphin. I'm choosing dolphin. Confirmed cat. Cat confirmed for RetroRaconteur Patronus. Oh man. Now if they, like, can you guys imagine when I play Hogwarts Legacy, if the Patronus is in the game, when that moment comes and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to pick. Oh, Cameron, not that many Gryffindors? Well, you're probably talking about the poll. Yeah, the Gryffindors did not fare well in the poll. So we asked, which common room tour were you most impressed by? 13% Gryffindors coming in dead last. Next is Hufflepuff at 24. Next is Slytherin at 30. And then Ravenclaws coming out on top at 33%. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll there. Thank you guys. Anybody who voted in the poll. Yeah, right, Demonic, right. But they did say that bringing things over is optional. So, Templar just did it and got a dolphin. First time I got a tiny owl. See, the Patronus one, I feel like it's not like sorting. Like, I feel like the sorting, if you take that a couple times and you keep getting the same thing and you don't think you're that, you're just lying to yourself. The Patronus one, though, it's so, like, it's based on how you feel, like, at a given moment. Because you're not even really answering questions. Like, it doesn't even really give you a prompt. It's just like, pick one of these 3 words. And you're supposed to be thinking about your most your happiest memories, and then you're supposed to be reacting with gut feel. So that one, I mean, that changes for me based on the day. See, I feel like I have to stick with dolphin because AJ Draws, who did the little if you guys haven't seen my Twitter profile picture right here, AJ did a drawing of a bunch of the Hogwarts Legacy / Harry Potter YouTube creators. And so they reached out and asked me my Patronus before they made this. And I said dolphin. So the full picture of this has me like casting the dolphin Patronus. So that's what I'm sticking with now. Come on, chat. So somebody was saying there's another one, Patronus quiz replica. Interesting. I'm hesitating. I don't know if I want to do another one. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. It is a lot shorter though. Let's do it. Why not? Let's just it'll be humorous no matter what. But see, now when I see that save, I'm picking the save one. I've got to pick save this time. I'm not going to pick lead because lead is what gets me the cat, apparently. Oh, this one might not be working. I keep getting kind of like an endless refresh here. Oh, that might be the one that Feathers was talking about that just keeps... Let's try it again. Patronus quiz replica. Yeah, something's going on with that one. But these two work. The extended Patronus quiz and the full Patronus quiz. Man, I haven't taken the Ilvermorny quiz in a while. What house did I get for Ilvermorny? Oh, man. I think for Ilvermorny, I got the Thunder one, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Thunderbird. Which I think fits for me, yeah. I like how these are tied to soul, mind, body, and heart. That one doesn't work. Gotcha. Dylan, you're not answering honestly. Like, don't you feel like the Patronus answers can change for you, though? I mean, in all seriousness, because it's like, it doesn't tell you how you're supposed to answer. It's just like, what do you feel among these three words? It's strange. Oh, an Orca Patronus. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. People are really talented, right? Whoever made that is pretty awesome. In the release trailer, we can't see the Thestral. Yeah, you're right, Sky. Like in the first, yeah. So wonder if we see a death early in our days at Hogwarts. Ooh. I think a lot of people kind of assume the death would happen before. Now, there's also that whole thing when it's like, it's not even necessarily just when you've seen death, but more that you've experienced death, like you fully comprehend it. So maybe it's like fresh in the character's mind. So that's why they don't see them when they first arrive pulling the carriage. Let's see. We watched all of the tours except for... I don't think we played Ravenclaws tonight. And you know what? I'm going to slow it down too. Let's watch it at 0.25. Means you find comfort and balance. Appreciate the mysterious and unknown and love reveling. Okay, that's a little... I think that's more accurate, demonic, than the tortoiseshell cat. Whatever it said for the tortoiseshell cat, I was just like, that's not me at all. That's not me at all. Okay, so I'll be on board a little bit more with the black and white cat. Poppy? What did you guys do to Poppy? Starbucks Patronus? Wait, what is the Starbucks Patronus? Nico with 5 gifted memberships. Nico, oh my goodness, dude. Relax, Nico. Relax. Templar, Demonic, Sky, Danielle, TJ, all getting a gifted membership right there from Nico. Dude, Nico showing all kinds of love tonight. Nico, thank you so much. It'll pop up here in a second. I saw it in the chat before it actually popped up on the stream. There it goes.
How are you?
Welcome to Gryffindor. Oh, I need to turn the audio back up too. I had turned it down for the Patronus quiz.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to.
Yeah, you guys should have the emotes now. Emotes, emoji, whatever you call them.
Hello.
These
How are
right
you?
here.
Welcome to Gryffindor.
And honestly, like, we're gonna unlock more. We're gonna unlock more very soon. So, the artist who did these,
How are you?
I already have more ideas for more. Like, I kind of want to do a Voldemort one that is laughing, because we got like the angry Voldemort.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
I think it would be hilarious if we had a laughing Voldemort too. Be a member someday. Hey, Amori Poet, you know how I feel. Never feel obligated, guys, to support through money. Honestly, I truly mean it, man. Like, if you guys didn't see my tweet today, somebody left a comment. Let me actually I'll pull it up here. This right here. So this was a comment on one of my videos today. Had a rather trying day at work today, so to come home and have a detailed breakdown of the Ravenclaw common room, my one true Hogwarts house waiting for me is a blessing. Thank you, RetroRaconteur. Like, seriously, guys. Showing love, man, with the likes, with the shares. And then comments like this, like, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Yeah, right? I feel you, Christy. Things are not cheap right now. Things are not cheap in this world. And seem to be going up, you know. Hopefully inflation's finally starting to slow down a bit, but yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, just like full transparency with you guys, like this, I think most of you probably know this from the vibe you've heard from the way I talk. Like, this is what I want to do, man. This is what I want to be doing this full time with you guys, like making videos, making more videos, doing like, I don't know if it'd be every day, but like if this was my full-time gig, I'd be doing like at least 3 times a week streams, 4 times a week streams, more videos, maybe not even more videos, higher quality videos. I think I'd have a lot more time to work on it. But like with the environment, with everything being the way it is right now in the world, it's like, you know, it's kind of scary to like walk away from a regular full-time income, even when the YouTube channel is doing well, because the channel is doing really well thanks to you guys, man. It's amazing. It's awesome. But yeah, that's my dream. That's my dream, is to one day get there. So we'll see how it goes. Shadow at 1.75 speed, trying to catch up. Nice. Yeah, that's what I always do on James's Expecto Go streams as well. 2 games to play. Gotta go. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, 2 games. Thanks so much for hanging out, and thank you for that membership as well. Wolf Trooper. Oh man, we got another Slytherin. Another Slytherin with the gifted. Oh man, we got lots of Slytherins in here. We do. I feel like Slytherin and Ravenclaw are probably the most vocal, I think. It's been an hour already. It's been, we started at 8:30. It's almost been 2 hours here. We've almost been going for 2 hours. How many Ravenclaws in the house? There's a lot of Ravenclaws, Miguel. A lot of Ravenclaws. Hey, exactly, Christy. Just being here is a huge support. Still live? Yeah, still live. We've only been live for about 2 hours. Almost 2 hours, anyway. Ilvermorny got Horned Snake. Interesting. Hogwarts exam. I get Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Well, Horned Snake, it's funny. They don't all have a direct analog to the Hogwarts house. There's some slight differences. So, like, I think a lot of times people think Horned Serpent as being the like Slytherin, but Horned Serpent is like for the mind, so focusing on the scholar. So that one would probably be a little bit closer to Ravenclaw, really. But then these, like the other three, I don't feel like they really have a direct comparison to the Hogwarts houses. Because, I mean, maybe you think of, like you might think of Gryffindor as a warrior, but then I also feel like he's more heart. Maybe like Hufflepuff as an adventurer. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a direct comparison, which I like. I like that it's not clearly just, yeah, this is Gryffindor, this is Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. I like that they're a little bit different. I think that's good. But yeah, so Horned Serpent focuses on the mind. That's Suber, welcome back. Good to see you here. Can see you getting there. Hey, I appreciate it. That's the dream. That's the dream. We're working to it. Panda, starting to think it's multiple years now because of the name Legacy. Also, so much stuff with Merlin, Morgana, Goblin Rebellion, Dark Wizards, Ancient Magic, Dragons. There's a lot, no doubt. No doubt there's a lot. See, here's the thing with the timing, though. With the time, it's all about how they structure the time. And so here's what I mean by that. You could have a 40-hour game that could be 3 years or it could be 1 year. And it's like strictly just based on how they structure things, like how fast time passes. Jake, Jake, appreciate you being here. Have a good one, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. So it's all about how they have it set up in terms of how the seasons pass, how the day-night cycle works. All of that will impact how long the game is. So honestly, like as much as I like the discussion of like, is it going to be more than 1 year? Really, because being more than 1 year would be incredible when you think about the implications of like Dumbledore being in if we get to year 3 or year 7 for us. Jake with a super chat on the way out as well. Good talking to you as well, Jake, and always appreciate your support. Have a good one. Have a good one. Hufflepuffs can be quiet, Jay Rossi says. Yeah, indeed. There we go. We got some Gryffindors representing. Fuzzball was a gifted member. Fuzzball got the Gryffindor. Slytherin strong. The 3 lesser houses could learn a lot. Zenith or I'm Zinthix. Gotta head out. 413. 413. Oh my gosh. Well, have a great rest of your morning, Zinthix. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Feathers. Do I think avalanches create... Ooh, I've never thought about that. I'm going to say no because there's just so much to... Actually, I'm going to say yes, but I think only the ancient magic stuff. And looks like Mr. 7-Digit just said it. Yeah. I think with the ancient magic stuff, I think that will be tied into unique things that they've done. Although we've kind of seen the lightning before. We've seen Grindelwald do that, and then Voldemort did it as well. You guys catch the snitch right here? Right there. It also shows up briefly in another moment of this trailer. Demonic. None of those are Slytherin. I'd never go to Ilvermorny. Oh, that's funny. We'll slow this one down too. Catherick, watching from college 2 minutes before class. 2 minutes before class at this hour? It must be early morning where you are. Thank you for showing support, hanging out in the stream. Arkham Knight left for like an hour. Glad to see you still here. Yeah, we're still going. It's like, it's you guys, the chat, man. You guys ask such good questions. It just keeps things flowing nice and easy.
Harry.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I love that name. Plumdog Millionaire. Subscribe to the channel. Slumdog Millionaire. Great movie, by the way, if you've never seen it. Love that movie. Got to be 60 to 80 hours because of how big it is. Okay. I haven't dropped the whole sources thing in a while. But for those of you who follow the channel for a while, you know that I broke the story on Quidditch not being in the game way before it was actually confirmed. So I was told that by 2 people behind the scenes. That's when I reported on it. One of the people who told me about Quidditch, I reached out to them again after this whole reveal of the common rooms and said, basically, like, you all have to be super pumped about this. And I'm paraphrasing here. I'm paraphrasing. But their response was something to the effect of, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's basically what they said. And I was just like, excuse me? Think about that, you guys. Think about that. So, like, even with what we've seen so far, as excited as we are with the common rooms, again, that's not their exact words. I'm paraphrasing, but it was essentially their meaning to me was, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Because this is the stuff I love, dude. Like Chandler Wood, I love Chandler. He downplayed this beforehand. He's like, I want to set, the expectations, which I appreciate him doing that. Because people were asking, like, what can we expect at the not the Autodesk, at the Back to Hogwarts? Because a lot of people were talking about, well, this is going to be a little bit for more of it's a different audience than Gamescom. This is more for Harry Potter. Look at the chess set moving, by the way. Look at that. Look at the piece moving. We got to be able to play, right? We got to be able to play, dude. But anytime Chandler sets the expectations low, I'm going to be like, okay, something big is going to happen. Something big is going to happen. I want to put up another poll question here. Dylan with the $10 super chat. Oh my god, dude. Dylan always showing love in the chat. Dylan, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, dude. Very much appreciated. Guys, shout out to Dylan in the chat. Dylan, a channel member here, supporter of the channel for a while. I see Dylan hanging out in all the Hogwarts, like Expecto Go, Podcast Now. I see Dylan everywhere. Dylan always showing love. Thank you so much. I'm going to put up a new poll. I asked this on the on my YouTube community page too, but I'll ask it to you guys as well, because you guys are the ones here for the live stream. So long ago, before I did the whole YouTube thing, I streamed on Twitch fairly regularly. But frankly, to be honest with you guys, didn't have a lot of success. Didn't really get very many people checking out the streams. So this is this is awesome. This is a refreshing change to have so many hanging out for just these little discussions. But I want to get back into streaming games again too. Not to replace this, but in addition to this, it would probably just be, I don't know, one night a week at first. Because as I've already mentioned with time and everything, it'd be, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, which is what happened before and where I basically had to stop streaming altogether. But I want to know, I got a couple of games that I'm really wanting to play that I think would be fun to play on stream. So that's what I'm going to ask in the poll here. So which of these games, now if you don't like any of these games, that's totally fine. Just, you don't have to vote. You could just, don't worry about it.
Harry.
But if there's one of these games that you're like, oh man, I'd love to watch, I would love to show up in a live stream and watch Retro play through that game, then go ahead and vote and let me know. So which of these games would you most, which of these games, how do I word this? Which of these games would you be most interested in watching me live stream? Now, before you guys, because whenever I post this on the community page, everybody's like, Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts. I'm like, I know that, guys. I've got Let's Plays of Harry Potter games on the channel, more of them actively going up. And of course, we're going to do a ton of Hogwarts Legacy stuff. This is in addition to those things. So, first option is God of War 2018, which I have already played, but I am really interested in possibly replaying that. Another one is Ghost of Tsushima, which I have started playing. Oh no, darn it. I'm going to have to end the poll. I didn't put enough in the poll. Oh my gosh, you guys voted so quick. I got 12 votes that fast. Levi, you got to head out. Hey, Levi, thanks for hanging out. I didn't get to add all my options. Hold on. Which of these games would you be most... Stop the count. It's done. It's over. Would you be most interested in watching me live stream? Okay, so God of War, 2018 version. Ghost of Tsushima. I think I pronounced that. Okay. Add option. That's what I want to do now. And it looks like we can only add... Yeah, you can only add 4 options. So the other one I've really been thinking about playing through is Pokemon Legends of Arceus. And then this one's an old one, but I've heard so many good things. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive. I'll just say Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't need to say Definitive Edition. Okay, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Pokemon Legends of Arceus, and then Xenoblade Chronicles. All right. Boom, go. Now you can vote. All right. And we got another super chat coming in there. Yo, Karthik with the super chat. Karthik, thank you so much for the super chat there. No, I don't want to close. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, you didn't even have a question. Karthik just showing some love and support. Thank you so much, Karthik. Lionel says Cult of the Lamb. Ghost is so good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Ghost is a game that I loved everything I played. But it's been so long now since I dropped off. I would need to go in and relearn everything. So at this point, I'd just be better off restarting the game. I'd just be better off restarting the game. And so I think it'd be fun to stream that one, especially since that took some inspiration from, or Hogwarts Legacy took some inspiration from Ghost of Tsushima. Nico, Luigi's Mansion 3 better be on the poll. Yeah, Nico was there during the Twitch days, man. During the Twitch days of us streaming to like 5 people. Yeah, Tom, you're right, Tom. I've noticed that, and I've also noticed way more of like a global reach on YouTube. Which, I mean, I'm sure Twitch has a global reach too, but like every stream, it's like there's people from like Germany, there's people from the UK, there was somebody in here from Japan. Blows my mind. Oh, I didn't include Persona 5, Ryan. I had to take one off because that's another one that is really I really need to play as well. I own it and I started it. I probably should have put that instead of Pokemon, but we'll see. I don't know. You guys might love Pokemon. I'll see what the poll says here. What you stream on YouTube, or Catherick might be saying, would I stream on YouTube? What do you guys think? Like, because I'm kind of torn. Like, clearly the live show, this sort of talk show, like YouTube is the home for that. YouTube is the home. But if I'm streaming like just a game, would you guys rather see it here? Would you guys rather see it on Twitch? Do you have a preference? Or do you not? I mean, I think most people are like, yeah, I can watch you either place. Which is good. I love hearing that. See, look, there we go. Puerto Rico, Spain, Australia. Let's go, man. I would choose Persona. Yeah, I should put Persona instead of Pokemon. Bristol, can we show? Oh, dude, Reflex. My backlog, you guys, it's so great. My backlog is ridiculous right now. It really is. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I need to replay that one too. I need to replay, or not replay. I've never played through that one. I played through Spider-Man, but I haven't played Miles Morales. Oh, dude. Okay, we'll get through this first one. I need to make a list. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so just like You guys are giving me ideas, but just like in no particular order, these are some games that I either never got around to finishing. In the case of God of War, I kind of just want to replay it before Ragnarok.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So we had God of War. My backlog. All right. Persona 5, which I've started, never beaten. And I'm ashamed to admit this, guys, because like when I was young, pretty much until I had kids, like I did not start games. What am I trying to say? I always finished my games. Like I would always play a game through to the end. Almost always. And then if I like the game, I always want to go through and go back and get like all the trophies. Love doing the platinum trophy thing. So I'm pretty sure I got the platinum trophy in Elden Ring already. Like that's one that, like that's the last, that might be the last game that I beat. I think it is. Because I was all in on that. But Persona 5, I'm ashamed to say, and I'm a huge fan of Persona 4. So I started Persona 5, didn't beat it. That's one I want to have on my list. Xenoblade, Pokemon, Arceus. Let's see. What other one did we say? Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Hey, Kieran with a $20 super chat. Kieran, thank you so much. Man, you guys are just like showing crazy love tonight. Very much appreciated. Thanks for doing what you do. Love watching these. Helps get away when the days get long. Excited to keep watching the videos. Kieran, thank you so much, man. I'm telling you, dude, like the comments today have just been really incredible. So thank you so much for the super chat, showing the love that way, but even more just like being here and supporting the stream and sharing those kind words. Somebody was wanting to see the Hufflepuff comment room again, so we'll have it there. Oh my gosh, Miguel. That might be the one I'm most ashamed to admit, is that I have not beaten Red Dead 2. I have not beaten Red Dead 2. I'm telling you guys, the parents know. The parents out there will understand. Oh, man. Like, well, and I don't say this to get, I'm not saying this to get sympathy or anything, but like doing the YouTube stuff, like a lot of that, I've had to sacrifice a lot of game time. Don't feel sorry for me. I love doing the YouTube stuff. And, you know, there's money coming in from doing that. So I accept that and I'm fine with that. But putting more effort into that, it does hit somewhere. And so, you know, I don't want to cut out on family time. So it's like games are really, but see, like if I start streaming again, that's content for the channel. And also I'm getting to do something I love, hang out, play video games. So somebody said, would I do it on a second channel? I don't think so. I think I would, if I do live stream on YouTube, which we might experiment. I think some of you, let me try to go back here. Somebody's on the moon. Lionel's actually on the moon. Oh, we got Canada here as well. Demonic says, I can watch you on either, have a Prime sub with your name on it. Retro. Yo, let's go, Demonic. That's right. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free on Twitch. Persona or Pokemon I would watch, JP says. Can watch you on either. Oh, wait, that was Demonic. Dylan in Detroit, let's go. Dylan also said would watch me on either place. Wolf Trooper said YouTube. Sky said YouTube because I just got a gifted membership here. Panda says YouTube. Feathers try not to do Twitch. That's just me. Let's gonna see. Jason tend to follow more on YouTube, can watch on Twitch as well. I know, Tom. I know. I really want to play it too. JP just made sure to follow too. Hey, thank you, JP. Yeah. Make a straw poll and pin it so we get more options. It only lets me do here in the like in the live stream, it limits you to 4 options for some reason. But if you go to our YouTube community page, so right. Oh yeah, I totally forgot we were looking at the Autodesk thing. If you go to the YouTube page, so this is like the main channel, and if you go to community, I just posted this. Oh my gosh, dude. Ghost of Tsushima and God of War neck and neck right now. This is with 2,000 plus votes, you guys. Wow, I'm surprised Persona isn't higher. Pokemon, though, making a run. Xenoblade. No love for Xenoblade. Dude, God of War and Ghost of Tsushima 20. So you guys can vote there, too. Feel free to vote twice. And also, this one you can comment on. So you can leave a comment there. And I'll do more of these. Like, I just want to, like... for when we started, I really want to pick a game that you guys would that I know people would be interested in, because I've never done a stream like that on YouTube. I'd be curious to see how it would go, and I would still be interacting with chat and things, but it's a different vibe. I'm sure many of you have watched games being live streamed before. It's a different vibe because I mean there's a lot more going on. It's not just about the chat interaction. Feel you, Leezer. Too many hills. Wait, what did you say about... I don't know. I missed Leezer's comment about hills or something. Twitch has been busted. Constantly rebuffering and freezing. Oh, yikes. Oh, I feel you. Okay, that's what you were referring to. Persona is very long. How many platinums? Oh my gosh. We'll check it here in a second. Elden Ring Platinum. Yeah, dude. I was so into Elden Ring. So into Elden Ring. Hey, Vince, you have a good night as well. Appreciate you hanging out. Gabe says Miles Morales. King, immersive features activities do you think there will be? You mean like extracurricular, like wizard chess, things like that? That's true. Miles Morales. You guys are like trying to sway me on Miles Morales. Miles Morales is shorter. That's true, man. Like almost all these are very long games except for Miles Morales. That might be a good one to start with just because it is shorter. That's a good point. That'd be funny though if I actually ended up doing one that wasn't even in the poll. Red Dead is a super long game. Hey, Wizard PhD. Wait, was Wizard PhD hanging out? Oh, you talk about how she plays. Yeah. Oh, and that's another game I want to play. Is the Lego Harry Potter games. She was playing the Lego Harry Potter games the other day, and I'm like, yep, I have those too, and I'd love to stream them and play through them again. Nobody played Xenoblade, right? Majestic Omen, let's go. As a dad, oh, that's a good point too. God of War could be the play. And see, it'd be a good time for God of War right before the new game. But you guys make a good point. I might be able to finish Miles Morales and then still get in God of War. If I started it, let's see, what are we in? We're in we're still early September and God of War is mid-November. Even if I just did oh man, I don't know. God of War is pretty long. I might have to go for... Those streams would definitely be longer. I'll say that. Dylan with another $10 super chat. Dylan says, gotta go with Miles Morales. Dylan, thank you so much. Never spend money on Miles Morales, let alone play it? What? What are you talking about, Demonic? So, Feather said just started playing Lego Harry Potter again. I think they're the best Harry Potter games. I do. I really do. I think they are the best Harry Potter games. Sky, gotta go 3 a.m. Haven't had an hour of sleep. Oh my gosh. Sky, you better get some sleep. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And glad you got the one of those gifted memberships. Don't even know what Miles Morales is. Oh, a Mori poet. So Miles Morales is
You're a wizard, Harry.
So in the comics, Miles Morales is a new character.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, let's see. We need to see him. He's also in the, oh, what's the movie? Into the Spider-Verse. Amazing movie. Majestic Omen with a super chat. Thank you so much for the $5. Keep rocking retro. Majestic, thank you so much for showing the love and support. Appreciate you being here and appreciate you showing love to the channel. Crazy with the love tonight, you guys. But yeah, Miles Morales is awesome in so the story of Miles Morales is like, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it, but it's really interesting one how he kind of becomes a version of Spider-Man. Created in 2011. Well, new in the sense that, well, the video game is new. The Miles Morales video game's new, so he's not really a new character, but I would say into the mainstream, really into the Spider-Verse was kind of his first big, like, foray into the mainstream. But yeah, Miles Morales as a character has been around for a while, but what I love about Miles Morales' story is, like he's like we would be if there was a superhero in our world. So it's like he's in the world of Spider-Man. He knows Spider-Man, looks up to Spider-Man as a hero. So it's super interesting how they set it up. If some what? Okay, there's got to be a story here. There's got to be a story from Demonic about because this is like a very well-reviewed game. So yeah, Into the Spider-Verse gives you a good if you've never seen that. Yeah, considering how long Peter Parker's been around. And actually getting ready to come out. When is the second Into the Spider-Verse releasing? Date. Release date delayed. No. Had been anticipated or expected to hit cinemas later this year in October. However, Sony's now revealed, oh man, June 2023. Darn it. If you haven't seen the first one, though, this movie is awesome. Awesome animated movie. I watched it with my 8-year-old. He loved it, too. But then the games that Insomniac made, they have, like, a filter. Oh, dude, that's sick. They have a filter to make them look like the Into the Spider-Verse, like even lowering the frame rate, which I know it's like lower frame rates, what? But even just to test it out, it looks so cool. That's some pretty cool wallpaper right there. So yeah, I don't want to ruin the story because it's a really fun story. If you guys get a chance to check it out. Where can you watch it? It was on Netflix for a while. Let's see. Where can you stream Into the Spider-Verse? Let's see. Netflix, Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, this is from 2020. Oh, somebody in the chat might know. Where to stream? Decider. Yeah, I know it was definitely on Netflix for a while, but I think they might have taken it off there now. Oh, yeah, somebody asking about difficulty for Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, difficulty settings are confirmed. Yep. Super fun to play in the Into the Spider-Verse mode. Yeah, like, even if it's just, like, something to test out, I think I thought it looked awesome when I was messing around with it. It may be Disney Plus, but I know Disney Plus doesn't have the the main Spider-Man movies yet. FX Now, I think. Always go to IMDb to check. Travis says, ah, nice. Let's see here. I'm going to refresh this, see if you guys have went and affected this poll yet. Oh, you guys, somebody did anyway. God of War by 1% right now. Oh, that is so close. IMDb. So does IMDb have like a where is it streaming? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Watch on FX Now. More watch options. Prime. Oh, so Prime Video, you can rent it for $2.99. Or just honestly, it's probably pretty cheap to just buy it outright now too. Bet you could get it on sale. On Prime? Oh, nice. That'd be even better if it's on Prime. Just watch. Dude, you guys are telling me about... Oh, dude, I remember this site. Obviously, I didn't remember it well enough because I didn't remember to pull it up here. Fubo TV streaming. Oh, here we go. Free. Oh, nowhere free right now, I guess. Yeah, it looks like Amazon Vudu. You can rent it for $2.99. Oh, wait, you can buy it for $4 Spectrum On Demand. So it looks like it's still about $15 most places if you want to buy it or rent it for a couple bucks. Yeah, it's got Fubo on here. It doesn't show up as free for some reason, but Poppy, uh-oh. You guys going on Poppy right now. Oh no, is this another is this something else to get under James's skin with the Poppy hate? Hey, Majestic, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Poppy made Tom Riddle look like a choir boy. Oh, man, you guys. All right, so let's try. I want to make sure we've recapped all the Hogwarts Legacy news. So one thing I want to confirm for you guys that they confirmed is that, so the house robes, which everybody is like really digging these house-themed robes, they have confirmed that you will unlock all of them for your account. So a lot of people were worried about multiple playthroughs. Like, you know, if you play through as a Ravenclaw and then you go back and play through as a Gryffindor, what about the house robes? Well, the way they're implementing it is actually pretty cool too. It's like, it is one item, so you'll get the House Fanatic robe, and then when you replay as a different house, it will automatically show the correct house, which I think makes perfect sense. It's not like you need to manage 4 of them. It's not like you need to redo anything when you play again as the new house. It is all going to be automatic, which I think is a perfect way of doing it. Bring your Wizarding World identity into the game. Most of you here have probably already done this. Connect now. It's very easy to do, very simple to set up, and it does not lock you into anything. A lot of people were worried about that, asking Chandler about that. What if I don't like my wand? What if I don't like my house? He's like, doesn't lock you into anything. You might as well go ahead and do it, though, just for the free in-game rewards. And then they also give you a wallpaper, too. And then there's something... Oh, yeah, the skull beak mask. That's something else that you get. So that was a huge announcement at the Back to Hogwarts event. Then they also had all of the common room reveals. That was the other big one, which if you guys haven't seen yet, I am doing full breakdowns over on my channel. So I've done Slytherin was first, then we did Gryffindor, then we did Ravenclaw, and then up next will be Hufflepuff. After that, we'll probably do there might be 2 more follow-up videos after that, because I want to do like a tier list ranking, and then I want to do like a secrets and hidden details of all of them. So if people just want to watch like one video, and it would be like a very highly edited, like quick pace video, because these are steadily getting longer. Like we got 9 minutes, we got 14 minutes, we got 16 minutes. That was not by design. I did not intend to do that. That's just kind of how it's been happening. New mask makes me want to go dark. Oh, I've seen the images, Demonic. I think Benjamin Snow played a role in some of the poppy slander going on. Nico, stop this madness. I know, right? Chandler constantly having to answer the same questions. It's funny. Totally dark on the first playthrough. I mean, honestly, given everything they've shown, like, dark seems like it's going to be way more fun. Especially if you get... Dude, if they have, like, any form of necromancy... Like, if you have Dementors fighting on your side, if you have Inferi fighting on your side going down the dark path... Like, what are they possibly going to have on the good side? Maybe have, like, other magical creatures that fight for you if you're on the good side. Dude, what if the dragon... Yo, James is all about Merlin and his connection to the dragon. What if you get the dragon to fight for you if you're on the good side? That would help balance. I think that would help balance out, because you got to give the good guys something cool too, right? Hoping for a gray area, JP said. Yeah, I hope so too, JP. I hope so too. I feel bad going dark. It's never fun, not in any stretch of the word. Amori Poet is like, I'm full Paragon on the light side here. Dude, an Inferi dragon? Oh, man. Right, Jay Rossi? Yeah, I could see that too. Don't give me dragon. I'll go Dragon Rider style on this game. Yeah, like I'm just trying to think. So what are some things that could balance out? Give the good guys some cool things too. Patronus would be one. Because let's say we're not going to get Avada Kedavra. We're not going to get the Unforgivables. Maybe you have better stealth if you go on the good side. Let's see. You'd have Patronus. Maybe they could tie you into if you're like helping Merlin and helping him preserve this ancient magic, then maybe the dragon is like loyal to you in some way. So the dragon fights on your side. Maybe you have other magical creatures fighting on your side too. That was one of the very first Hogwarts Legacy theory videos I did, even based just on the one trailer we had, is how crucial of a role I think the magical creatures are going to play. I think they're going to play a major part. So yeah, that might be an interesting way. They're helping you. The Knights of Hogwarts, maybe we get the Knights of Hogwarts going on. The AC Lightning, the only good alternative, right, for Avada Kedavra. But I mean, that's killing too. That's killing too. Then again, also like setting someone on fire with Incendio. I assume we're all going to have access to that spell. Stealth should be an evil side perk, hint that we can break into Hogsmeade. Cool to see the dead coming out of the ground fighting for you. Oh my gosh. If they actually have where you can somehow control the Inferi, dude. Maybe beasts with better skills. Yeah, that could be. Harry went through. Yeah, Expelliarmus is go-to spell. The go-to spell for Harry Potter. Talk to dragons, a cool nod to Harry talk to snakes. Yeah, I like that. In Harry Potter Magic Awakened, if you use the dark spells enough, you can't use some of the good cards. Ooh. Interesting. That's interesting there. Maybe better healing buffs, Jay Rossi says. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's true. Half of me thinks there's not that much Merlin in the game. The other half is totally sold by James. Well, I mean, to James's point, like, we at least have confirmation that Merlin is in the game in the form of like the spells that he's the puzzles that he's left behind. Does he play a major role in the story? That, I think, is the big question, you know? The trailer, the Dark Arts trailer that they showed focused heavily on Salazar Slytherin. But again, that, remember what Chandler said, that was just a side quest. That was just a side mission. So maybe the side missions, like for each companion, really explore the founders. But then there's a Merlin, a Morgana, some other character that the main, like, core story. Oh yeah, Flipendo, dude. Flipendo, it's... Imagine if Flipendo is like the final spell you unlock on the good path, and it's just like this immensely powerful finisher. Oh, goodness. I'm working on a Flipendo video, by the way, to tease some upcoming videos. It's a shorter one, but it's like a fun kind of look back at the history of Flipendo and its use in the video games. Because I know how much everybody loves that spell. It's like, that would be fun. Spongify for the good path. Join forces with Ranrock. Well, see, that remains to be seen, because the whole goblin situation, it's going to be interesting to see how it's presented. Because goblins and wizards in that whole conflict, neither side is without fault. They both have some things that they are wrong about. And so we're jumping into an 1890s wizarding world, even more harsh on the goblins than they were in Harry Potter's day. And so it's like, goblins definitely deserved more rights than the wizards were giving them, but also, like, goblins weren't human, you know? They have a high intelligence, but there's also certain parts of just their nature as, I guess they are still technically considered magical beasts, because, or are they not? I'm trying to remember. I was researching some stuff a few weeks ago and had my Fantastic Beast book right beside me. But basically, I mean, they're not humans. They're not humans. So there are some things just in their nature that are different, that, you know, you have to consider. That's different from humans. But it's one of those conflicts, like, where the goblins have some points, you know? So I am really curious to see how it's presented, and if there's a level of grayness to it. I hope so. I hope it's not a clear black and white, just like, goblins are bad in this game, and if you side with evil, you work with the goblins. Which I don't think it is, because we see that shot in one of the trailers where we're also talking to that goblin in the Hog's Head, a different goblin. Not Ranrock, but a different goblin. What a montage of me doing a Flipendo-only playthrough. Impedimenta, I don't think it's confirmed. I don't think it's confirmed. And then somebody, I don't even know what that spell is that Dylan just mentioned there. Meliforce? The Jinx? Oh, it's the Pumpkinhead Jinx. Of course. The Pumpkinhead Jinx! No matter where Harry went within the castle, the sole topic of conversation was Dumbledore's flight. And though some of the details may have gone awry in the retelling, Harry overheard one second-year girl assuring another that Fudge was now lying in St. Mungo's with a pumpkin for a head. It was surprising how accurate the rest of their information was. Oh, Pumpkinhead Jinx, finisher for the good side. They're in the beings category. That's right, yeah. I knew they appeared in the, And then it's interesting, the centaurs were like, no, we don't... Because I think the wizards were going to consider them as beings as well, but they're like, we don't want to be included. Yo, hi IQ Warrior, what's up, dude? Didn't get notified of the stream, no! I don't know what all you have to have checked to get notified of the stream, honestly. Make sure you have the, So there's a little bell icon. Or actually, when I post this during the day, there should be a little button on there where you can say, notify me. I usually do that. I did that just the other day for James Expecto Go. But then it also might have something to do with the bell icon too. Let me go to let me see. I'm trying to find a channel that I'm not subscribed to. So like Apple here. So if I subscribe, where is the... Yeah, make sure you, after you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon. And make sure you set it to all. I don't know if that has anything to do with the live streams, but that will... I mean, I think so, right? That would make sure that you get... And then you can also do it on a... I was a little bit later in posting this one, though. I didn't get it posted until this afternoon. So, my apologies, High IQ Warrior, but good to see you. Dylan, when's the next Let's Play? Let's Play. Do you mean the... Oh, you're probably talking about the Prisoner of Azkaban. I thought... At first, I thought you meant the... Miles Morales / God of War live stream, whatever we end up doing there. If you're talking about the Prisoner of Azkaban Let's Play, it is done, but I'm trying to think of how much I can say on this. That video is probably going to have a sponsor. A sponsor that you guys will recognize. I'll just leave it at that. So, whenever you have a video that's sponsored, there are a couple more steps that it has to go through, people that have to approve it. So it is done. It is just waiting to be approved by all the needed parties. So I'm excited for you guys to see it, though. It is... I have beaten the game, and the next one will be me beating the game. And then I'm thinking I might actually do another one after that that will be me kind of going around and getting all the collectibles. But I have like... I have so much to do. I wanna also start a Chamber of Secrets PC Let's Play. I also want to do the Let's Play of Goblet of Fire, even though that game's pretty rough. I have so many things I want to do, man. Like, I'm talking about God of War, I'm talking about Persona, all these like really long games. I don't have enough time for all of it. I don't. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh wait, what did Travis got 50 points. Oh wait, somebody lost points. What did Travis do here? Highwing is Poppy in Animagus form. Her getting captured. Sends her down a dark path to take over the wizarding world with the magical beast by her side. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you had the belt and then even then didn't get notifications. Oh. That's so weird. Yeah, if you thought, I don't know if you have Twitter or not, but I try to post it on Twitter whenever I'm going live. And then where else do I post it? In the Discord, which I don't post in the Discord as much as I should, but as you guys can see from everything I'm listing off here, so many things that need to be done, really. No, Kevin, you do not need to create multiple accounts. They confirm that, yeah. So you will get... So if you play through again a second time on a different house, you'll be wearing the house robes for that house. So it's kind of cool how they're implementing it. You don't have to worry about switching anything over or the item or anything like that. That's right, Feathers. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So if I had it scheduled earlier in the day and you happen to be on YouTube and see it, there's a little button that it'll pop up a thumbnail just like it's a new video from me. And it can say like add reminder. And then you'll get, I think that'll actually send you an email when you do that. But that was kind of my bad because I didn't get it posted until like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, something like that. Yeah, we've seen Nifflers. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Demonic. I'm wondering if they're going to try and explain that at all. The chocolate frog thing. Yeah, dude, right? Sponsor? Yep, sponsor video. Like I've hesitated to say too much because it's been in the works for a little bit, but it's like I've had a couple of like I'm trying to think. I've done like I do the Amazon affiliate thing, but that's not really like a sponsor per se. So this is like really our first big sponsorship going, but all I will say is that you guys will definitely recognize the sponsor. I was very careful in deciding, you know, whenever we take that step. You know, you could do the Nord VPNs and the Squarespace and you know, those are great sponsorships, but I think you guys will be pumped about this one. I do. This one's right up our alley for an audience for sure. But yeah, as soon as they have approved the video, it'll be up. It's already done, ready to go. Oh, is my dog moving around back there? Yeah, she loves hanging out in here with me whenever I do the live streams. There is a Discord. Let me see if I still have it. I used to have like a link, a pinned comment, but I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, I used to have a pinned comment up here where you could get to the Discord. Let me think. What's the quickest way? Probably to do this right here. Always have to make sure when I'm like typing in passwords that I have the right screen showing, even though it's hidden anyway. But two-factor authentication, you know, you gotta have it. All right, so I'll post a link here in the chat. Yeah, I'd love to have you guys in the Discord. Honestly, the Discord is something that I really need to put some work into. You know what? If you guys are in the Discord, shoot me a message in there if you have any thoughts or suggestions on like how we can make it a more interactive, more engaging for people. Because I do post in there. Again, not nearly as much as I should. I just like Discord is a thing now. Like it's a big deal now and really important to have. But I just like, it's never been one of those things that I use frequently. I mean, other people use it all the time. They use it all the time. And it's just not something that's like in my daily sort of, it's not something I check daily. Whereas I feel like a lot of people like live on Discord. All right, invite people. See, I'm having to look up like how I even, or send a server. Okay, I'm going to edit the link invite and I'm going to say expire. I'm going to say this one expires never. Generate a new link. Copy. All right, I'll paste it here in the chat. All right, so there's the Discord if anybody wants to hop in the Discord. So yeah, let me know like suggestions for. I kind of have it real simple right now in terms of the different categories we have. So I'm all ears. Like if any of you want to be like moderator or stuff like that, somebody to start discussions, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. Legend of Dragoon. I played that when it came out. I've never played that one. Yeah, a Phoenix or a Thunderbird in there would be amazing.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Would be amazing. Hey, have a good night, D. Jane. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Appreciate it. Hogwarts Legacy Discord is quite active, has 12 permanent residents. Yeah, I see how like Chandler posts updates in there every now and then. Change your name to something more Harry Potter for YouTube. It is kind of cool though. I do like your the name you have. Yeah, I want to see the full character creation. I do. JP, do I have it in the description? Good to know. See, that was like my past self long ago. I thought ahead and thought, oh, it would probably be good to include that. So I'm glad I thought about that. Oh, but looks like Zaire said the link isn't working. Hopefully that other one works. On the Discord. Nice. Welcome. Welcome. I probably should, let me look at that. Let me go to, so if I have it in a video description, Okay, whoa, this is going to be weird. Oh, no. I thought I was going to be seeing myself for a second. Okay. That's not going to work for me, though, right? I probably have to... What if I do an incognito window? Will it work then? So I won't be logged in. And then if I scroll down here, hit more. Let's see, Discord. Yeah, okay, I think it looks like it's still working. Hopefully you can get one of them to work, though. Either the one I posted in the chat or that one right there. I never did play Cyberpunk, no. I never did. Nico, put my store out there more. People need those shirts. Oh, man. Yeah, I need to wear it more, too. So, now that one, there's a real easy way. Because I was struggling with this last time, Nico. People were like, what's the store link? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I got to go to Teespring. So, I have set up RetroRaconteur.com. And it's basically just linking people out to where all the places I'm at. So, links you to the YouTube, links you to the Twitch, and then I also have set up the merch page here. So what Nico's talking about here is we released some new merch a couple weeks ago. These Order of Merlin shirts. I know Dylan got one. Dylan sent me a picture of his over on Twitter. I've seen a few others getting them as well. So you can get these through the shop here. Now, if you want a discount code, if you go to my... I also have a newsletter. So on my Twitter, the newsletter's through the Twitter here. So if you hit if you just go to my profile on Twitter, start reading, I think I included a 15% off. Or it might have been 10. So there's a discount code if you are a member of the channel. So for any of you who got gifted memberships tonight, I don't want to pull it up on screen because it will pull up the code. So then everybody would have it. But if you check the community page, I think it's on the community page, there is a section. James, thank you so much for the super chat, James. There is a section where it's like member only. So you'll see things that I've posted just for members. So all these emoji that we're using right now, the members were able to give feedback on those before we finalized. So little things like that. So there's also a discount in there for... I think it's 15% off. So if you're interested in the merch and you got gifted a membership, you can get a discount code from that you can use. So we got, the retro hat I'm wearing here, a couple retro shirts, Order of Merlin posters, different sizes, mug, the stickers here. The stickers, man, I wish I could make the stickers cheaper.
You're a wizard.
It's kind of crazy how much this, you can set your prices on Teespring is the way it works, but only over a certain amount. So the stickers cost a lot more than you would think. So I was like, man, I'm basically just going to make nothing on the stickers, but I still want, if people want the stickers, to be able to get them. But $5.99, I'm like, but they are much larger. I gave both of mine to James at Expecto Go. I sent them to him, but they're almost as tall as this soda can right here. So they're actually pretty big for the stickers. Got phone cases in there for all different kinds of phones, and then the shirts as well. So if you're not a member, though, and you would also like a discount code, actually the one for the, this one might have expired for the, I also do a weekly newsletter, but, so it was in last week's issue, I think. Yeah, you can try code LEGACY in the shop for 10% off. Okay, so that's if you're subscribed to the newsletter, or if you happen to be watching this right now and see me pulling it up, you can try that one. But if you're a member, you get a better discount through the YouTube membership. But there, and as far as the merch goes, there's more on the way. So when I hired the artist for those shirts, they also did a couple more designs. So they're the artist who did the little emotes that you guys see right now for the lion, the badger, the snake, and the eagle. They did those, and then they also did 2 more shirt designs for me as well. So there's one I'm going to release it around Halloween. because it is it's very appropriate for that time period. Very, very appropriate. Yo, Marvin, dude, you still got some of those stickers. Oh, that is awesome. I have a whole bunch of those stickers. I still have some in my drawer here as well. Jason heading out. Hey, have a good night, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. In-game, you get the invisibility cloak. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, and James. Dude, James, I'm so sorry. James supporting the channel with that super chat. James, I hope you're still here, dude. Thoughts on a Triwizard tournament. So, if we go by the dates that we know of the Triwizard tournament, it will not happen in the game because it would already have been ended at that point. Now, we do know from canon that they have said there were several attempts to bring back the tournament. So here we go. In 1792, this is from the Harry Potter lexicon, a cockatrice the champions were supposed to be catching went on the rampage. All 3 school heads were injured. As the death toll mounted, the tournament was discontinued. So this is in Goblet of Fire that we learned this. So it was discontinued in 1792. No one expected it to ever return. So then we don't have anything between then and 1994, which is when the Triwizard Tournament we read about in Goblet of Fire. It's when that one happens. But we do know that they made several attempts to bring it back. I don't expect it to be in the game. Everybody asking that question, though, I think they're spot on because it would be great for a game, right? Having something like a series of challenges that you go through, a series of trials. It makes perfect sense for a video game. But I don't think so. No. Be weird if there isn't a rival. Yeah, you do kind of need an in-school rival. You're right. Hey, thanks, Timothy. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about the shirts, too. I think I was pretty pleased with the way they turned out. What if Hogwarts Legacy loves the Merlin design? Ask if they could use it for a new robe in the game. Yo, Tom, that'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. Special edition Merlin robe. Super Carlin Brothers theorized there might have been a Triwizard tournament in 1894. Oh, dude, I haven't seen that video from them. That's super interesting, though. So Hogwarts Legacy 1890, so we would just miss that one, too. Halloween, we get a new trailer. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking they might slow down a bit with the marketing now. Just a bit. Because if you notice, they had been doing those regular Thursday updates of new things. This is what they posted today. And for those of us who have been following the game super, super closely, like most of us here, this is not new. You know, we already knew this at the Back to Hogwarts. But to their credit, they revealed a lot at the Back to Hogwarts. Like, that was like 5 Thursdays worth of reveals there in that one Back to Hogwarts event. So, and then they did this on the 7th, so that was yesterday. But these are just like, they're just kind of resharing some of the things they've already done. So I'm really curious to see. I think the next big thing they show will be at whenever PlayStation has their event. PlayStation will have some sort of event this year. We don't know when yet. They will do something. And when they do, I think that is where we'll get, because Chandler said that we'll learn more about the PlayStation exclusives at a later date. So either it's going to be a PlayStation blog post or it's going to be a PlayStation event. Probably both is my guess, is when we get more of that. That's what I think. Jenny Weasley. Oh my goodness. Jenny Weasley with the $5 super chat. Jenny, thank you so much for the super chat, showing support on the channel. And when we getting a Hufflepuff comment or breakdown, My target is this Saturday for the Hufflepuff video. If not Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, it is next on the list for sure. Dylan, thank you for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Always good to see you and chat with you, Dylan. Where does it say it was trying to come back? They don't say it on this page. But there is a... Let me look on the HP Wiki. Which I always like to go to the HP Lexicon first because they deal strictly with... They're a little bit more strict in... they kind of only look at things that come from J.K. Rowling. Whether through interviews that she's done. Whereas the HP Wiki is good. It looks at a more all-encompassing view. But it includes some things that, you know... Let me search attempts. Because I remember the wording. Okay, here we go. Multiple attempts had been made to revive the tournament, but none succeeded. Okay, so this, let's see their source on this. Okay, so this must be somewhere in Goblet of Fire. That's what they're citing as the source for this right here. This whole little section. So I don't have the exact passage of Goblet of Fire, but it seems like that's where they're getting that. A secret Ravenclaw companion? What do you mean by secret? Like that they're going to keep it just because we don't know yet? I mean, I definitely think there will be a Ravenclaw companion. Yeah. I definitely think there will be. Oh, Templar, I do agree with you on that. I think they absolutely need to show some gameplay. Yeah. All of this stuff we've seen is great. And it's definitely pleasing the hardcore fans of Harry Potter. But for those of us who've played a lot of video games, we know that it's... You can make something look really nice in a trailer. But until we see the moment... Even what the gameplay revealed, the state of play, like that was technically gameplay. But that wasn't someone... physically showing us what a moment-to-moment gameplay. Like, what does it look like to walk up and get your mission from, you know, a character out in the field surrounding Hogwarts? What does it look like to actually run around and casting spells? What does it feel like to cast these spells? You know, how does all that work? I think that I 100% agree with you there. Story-wise, I don't really need to see much else with the story. I need to see a little bit of the gameplay. I'd say like 10 minutes or so, maybe. I think if they just showed off a little side mission, not even the whole thing, just show us a little playthrough of a side mission, gathering some collectibles, casting some spells, starting the mission, that sort of thing. I think that would be enough for me. Chris, found your channel recently. Thanks for such an awesome Hogwarts Legacy coverage. Hey, Chris, thank you so much, dude. Glad you found the channel. We do these live streams every week. Normally we do them on Tuesday, and it's really kind of just a hangout where we talk Hogwarts Legacy for a couple of hours. Tonight we've been we just crossed the 3-hour mark, so we've been going for 3 hours tonight. And really it's a very conversational, laid back atmosphere. I've been thinking about putting these up as podcasts maybe as well. As my dog has just like jumped up on the couch over here now. But yeah, so we normally we do it on Tuesdays, but any schedule changes like that, I always post over on Twitter at RetroRaconteur, and I try to remember I don't post on it as much as I should, the YouTube community page, because there's also a little community page, because I know not everybody likes Twitter, because, I mean, let's be honest, Twitter is, well, you know, there's a lot of negativity there too, but it's real good to get news out quickly, like, communicate with you guys. So that's where I post a lot of things. And then yeah, I need to make more of an effort on the YouTube community page though. Tom heading out. Hey Tom, thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you have a good night, Tom. Yeah, exactly, JP. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity on there. A lot of negativity. Oni Savior with a $2 super chat. Sorry I'm late. Want to say hi. Yo, Oni, good to see you. You're never late, dude. Don't you remember Gandalf's quote? Come on now. Come on now. A wizard is never late. nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. So you're here right on time, Oni. Right on time. Thank you so much for the support, for the super chat. Before Discord to Twitter because it can be moderated. You know, Haiku, I've never looked at Discord that way, but that's a good point. That's a really good point. Atomic Dud. Don't worry, I won't leave you. Be cool if we get skins for the main character's wands. Yeah, people have been loving, or begging rather, for some sort of wand customization. So I think they'll have to have some element of that, but also like make it work. So it'll be interesting to see. 10 out of 10, Gandalf. I don't know about that, Feathers. I don't know about 10 out of 10, but time starts when Gandalf arrives. Yeah, Oni, I'm really pumped with how they turned out. I'm pretty happy with them. I need to see like when we unlock more, because I couldn't believe we had that many slots open. The fact that we are even getting an open world RPG makes me so happy. Need the gameplay to be playable. Right? Right? Like, if everything we've seen was just a walking simulator and nothing more, it would at least be cool, you know? It'd be cool. But if they have actually built a truly fun game on top of all this, oh man, it's going to be so epic. It's going to be so epic. Seen bots catch swearing and needless aggression in chat, so it has support for all sorts of user plugins. Oh, yeah, on Discord. Yeah, man, like, for any of you, like, I seriously mean this. If any of you are really versed on Discord, and you're, like, passionate about our community here, and you'd like to help the Discord grow, shoot me a comment, a private message over on Discord, and just let me know if you have some ideas. Because, like, I admit, guys, like, I'm ignorant when it comes to Discord. And I know, like, people have such strong community. Like, James talks all the time about you guys helping him out in Discord and you guys talking theories and that sort of thing. And I've just, like, I admit, like, I have not put the time into it that I need to fully understand it. So I really do mean, if you have ideas, if you want to be, like, a moderator or something. I don't know. Do they have, I guess you can set moderators. Is that how it works on there? Oh yeah, we posted. I posted the Discord link earlier in chat. I can post it again here if anybody missed it. Let's see. Retro's Discord. There you go. For anybody who is interested in that. Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot about the poll. Let me check on the poll. Oh, dude, I think Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima by 2%. Guys, if you haven't voted in the poll yet, vote. I'm going to close it in about 1 minute. Which of these games would you be most interested in watching me live stream, either on Twitch or here on YouTube? God of War, the 2018 one. Ghost of Tsushima. Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Xenoblade. Xenoblade's not going to win, but you can vote for it if you want. Keep it up for a couple more minutes here. And then we'll go ahead and close it down. I also have a poll over on my YouTube community page. You can vote there too. I actually have an additional option there because you can include more. So if you are... Oh, dude, now God of War and Ghost of Tsushima are tied. Yo. I mean, honestly, I'd love to do all of them eventually. I really would. I'd love to do both of them. I'll be honest, like, I'm kind of leaning God of War just because I think it'd be fun to replay it before Ragnarok and then live stream Ragnarok as well. But I don't even, like, if I only stream one night a week, I don't know if I'd have enough time to even beat it before Ragnarok comes out. We'd have to have, like, a day of just, like, I don't know, a day where, like, my wife and the kids are going to visit somebody or something, and I just hang out and stream for a day. All right, we'll give it 30 more seconds on the in-chat poll here if you haven't voted yet. If you want God of War, you could sway the vote. If you want Ghost of Tsushima, you could sway the vote. Right now, Ghost of Tsushima is still ahead by 3%. 3% of the vote right now for Ghost. And if you're wondering, I have played all the way through God of War. I have played through roughly half of Ghost of Tsushima. Love both the games, but I really want to replay God of War, and I also really want to beat Ghost of Tsushima. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll, and it looks like Ghost of Tsushima won that one among our chat here. It won among the chat here. Yeah, I was thinking that too, High IQ. I was thinking that too. Oh, I can't see, Nico, I told you, dude. I'm ignorant on everything there. Can't receive private messages because of my settings. Need to be friends for them. Ah, okay. That may be why people send me friend. I get friends requests from people sometimes. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Maybe they're trying to send me a private message. Your vote didn't work. No. Wolf, you could go on the community page here and vote for sure. That one should go through. What difficulty? That's a good question, Templar. I want to see how many difficulties they have. Because I can see normal being, no offense to anybody, I could see normal being more on the easy side. I could see their normal difficulty, because I mean they got to cater to a mass audience for this game. A mass audience that they know. A lot of people are saying, I mean, maybe some of you even here, it's like you don't play a lot of games. Like you grew up a fan of Harry Potter and you're loving the way this looks and you want to play it for that reason. So most games I start off and play normal the first time, and then kind of for my like platinum trophy second playthrough run, I'll play on the harder difficulties. But Hogwarts Legacy, depending on how many they have, I might bump it up because I definitely want a little challenge. Oh, I just got a let's see. Hold on, I do get messages from people on Discord, but I guess maybe I've accepted them. Okay, someone named Earth Agent on Discord just sent me a message. So I got that one. I don't think I'm friends with Earth Agent. Oh, there you go. That's Jake. All right, nice. Yeah, I don't think my settings should be where you could still send me a message because Jake and I are not friends. But it let me... I got his message. Came through there. Special ending on hard mode. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah, and that's me. Not a big gamer. Can't wait to play. Probably try regular. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's what I start on most games is just the basic difficulty. I mean, because I always see that as like, this is how the developers want the game to be played. Like, this is the basic. Play it on this. Probably easy, normal, hard, then New Game Plus, which is like hardcore. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Melissa, definitely go with the easy mode. Hard mode, oh yeah, I read that one, yeah. Hard mode could be a really cool special ending. Yeah, I think Elden Ring and some of the Souls games have done where, well, they don't have hard modes and things like that, but where you get different endings actually based on what you... Some of the like most elusive endings, you have to do like all these crazy little, especially Bloodborne. Bloodborne had like to get the final true boss of Bloodborne, there was some crazy stuff you had to go and collect to find in that one. Yeah, Spartan difficulty modes. Yeah, for Hogwarts Legacy, what they may be. Colonel, yeah, that's kind of the reason I want to see gameplay too, because for those trailers, they're absolutely going to turn it down to the easiest difficulty. Because a lot of people pointed that out. It's like, you know, you've got a horde of of enemies, you know, that you're fighting, but they were kind of just like stepping up one at a time and casting their spells. So I would think it'll be cranked up for sure for the real game. All right, man. It is getting late for me. It is after 11:30. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight, man. Yeah, we'll be back on... I think we should get back to a normal schedule next week and do a Tuesday night stream. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for being here. As always, the support has been incredible tonight. The super chats, the new members, the new subs. Just awesome, man. And this is just the beginning. I want to do even more of these. I want to do, like, I mean, I'm doing these polls. I want to get back to streaming games again, too, because I think that would be a really fun interacting with you guys in that way, like where we're playing a game, but we're still kind of having the chat going as well. How could you leave me, Atomic Dudman? If you guys missed it, you can always go back and watch the VOD. And for those of you watching this later on the replay, appreciate you all as well. These stay live up on the YouTube channel. So, oh my goodness, you guys. Hold on. I gotta show you all this. Look right here. I'm partial, but like, is she not so adorable? Is she not adorable? She's just like totally chilling there. She stays in here with me all day, man. Like, I worked from home today, and she stayed in here the whole day. She really is like my shadow. I think it's because like my boys, they're wild and rough, and she's getting older now. She's like 12, so she likes to, keep it more low key, stay out of their way. Westie named Luna. West Highland Terrier. You guys already know the name. You guys already know the inspiration for the name. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here, check in on some YouTube comments, and then probably try to get into bed, get some sleep, maybe read a little bit before bed. But thank you all so much for the support, man. Very much appreciated. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And yeah, man, I'll talk to you again soon. Look for the Hufflepuff video very, very soon. If you haven't seen the others, we got full breakdowns of Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin common rooms. Plenty more on the way. So everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will talk to you again soon. We'll let the outro play here for a bit, play the little music. But have a good one, guys. Thank you so much.